दिलेल्या आहेत आणि स्ट्रोकमुळे यांना दिलेल्या आणि जे उपचार सुरू आहेत चांगले उपचार देण्याच्या सूचना दिल्या आणि दुर्दैवाने ही अतिशय दुःखद घटना घडलेली आहे. डेथ झाले, जे मृत्यू झाले त्यांच्या देखील नातेवाईकांना शासनाच्या पद्धतीने 5 लाख रुपये देण्याचा आणि जे उपचार घेत आहेत या सर्वांचा खर्च जो आहे हा पूर्णपणे शासन करेल. त्यांना कुठलाही खर्च करावा लागेल.
जे ॲडमिट झालेले आहेत केलेले आहेत त्यांची भेट घेतली. वरती काय त्यांना जे आराम करतात किंवा झोपले त्यांना उठायला गेलो नाही. खाली जे ॲडमिट आहेत त्यांच्यापैकी 4-5 जण जे आहेत त्यांच्याशी आम्ही बोललो. त्याचा रिकवर होत आहेत. डॉक्टरांनी सांगितले की 2 जण हे जरा गंभीर आहेत पण त्यांना सुद्धा ट्रीटमेंट चालू आहे. एकूणच मला असं वाटतं कार्यक्रमाची चुकीची वेळ की कोणी दिली कशी दिली आणि नियोजनामधलं जरा एक ठिकाण नियोजन त्याच्यामुळे या चांगल्या कार्यक्रमाला नाही म्हटलं तरी एक थोडीशी मदत लागली. चौकशी करतील की नाही कल्पना नाही. कारण जर का तुम्ही आपण जे आता म्हणालात त्याप्रमाणे अमित शहानंच जर जायचं होतं म्हणून हा कार्यक्रम भर दुपारी घेतला गेला असेल तर चौकशी कोणाची करणार. परंतु निरपराध जीव गेलेले आहेत. मुलाचाच हा एक चांगला कार्यक्रम आणि आपल्याला सर्वांना अभिमान आहे. आप्पासाहेब धर्माधिकारी कुटुंबीय त्यांच्या एकूण घराण्याची परंपरा त्या कार्यक्रमाला केवळ तुम्ही आपण जे सांगताय त्याप्रमाणे अमित शहाना वेळ नव्हता म्हणून दुपारची वेळ घेतली गेली असेल तर खरंच विचित्र.
ये जो घटना हुई बहुत दुर्दैवी है. वो जो लोग में से चले गए उन सबके लिए मैं भावपूर्ण श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूँ. लेकिन ऐसी घटना न होने के लिए जो खबरदारी लेनी चाहिए थी वो ली है या नहीं ली है उसकी पूछताछ होनी चाहिए, उसकी जांच होनी चाहिए.
We have some news just coming in and we are going straight to these developments. An update on from Prayagraj. Police to seek the police custody of all the 3 accused. Police are to question the procurement of arms they used to kill Atik and Ashraf. As per police sources, they are checking the angle of property dispute behind this incident. The Enforcement Directorate has called a few people for questioning recently after a series of raids last week.
भैया किस बारे में बताएं? किस बारे में क्या कहें? आज आपके जनाजे में कुछ कहेंगे वहाँ रहे थे कि नहीं? आज जनाजे में आप नहीं थे नहीं क्या? बात ये है कि गुड्डू मुस्लिम.
Arvind Oja is getting us more details on that. Arvind, पुलिस इस समय पुलिस कस्टडी सीख कर रही है तीनों किलर्स की, तीनों अक्यूज्ड की. इस पूरे मामले में जुडिशियल कस्टडी ऑलरेडी दे दिया गया है.
नहीं, देखिए अभी कल जुडिशियल कस्टडी में भेजा गया था, लेकिन इंडिया टुडे को जो प्रयागराज के टॉप ऑफिशियल हैं उन्होंने बताया कि आज जो तीनों अक्यूज हैं उनकी पुलिस कस्टडी रिमांड लेगी. कुछ एविडेंस मिले हैं जिसके बाद पुलिस कस्टडी रिमांड ली जाएगी और तीनों अक्यूज की और उनसे पूछताछ करके ये पता लगाने की कोशिश होगी कि अतीक और अशरफ को आखिर उन्होंने मारा क्यों. उसके अलावा जो सोर्सेज हैं उन्होंने बताया कि अतीक और अशरफ वो प्रॉपर्टी में डील करते थे. हजारों करोड़ की प्रॉपर्टी उन्होंने बनाई थी और प्रॉपर्टी को लेकर उनका तकरीबन 10 से ज्यादा लोगों से विवाद चल रहा था. प्रॉपर्टी डिस्प्यूट का एंगल है, उस पर इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है इस मर्डर केस को लेके. अभी जो रिसेंट ब्रेकिंग न्यूज मिली है वो भी मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि प्रयागराज पुलिस ने SIT फॉर्म कर दी है. एक स्पेशल इन्वेस्टिगेटिव टीम वो बनाई गई है जो अतीक, अहमद और अशरफ के जो मर्डर केस है उसकी जांच करेगी. तो प्रॉपर्टी एंगल पर जांच की जा रही है. उसके अलावा हाल फिलहाल में आपको याद होगा अतीक के कई ठिकानों पर इन्फोर्समेंट डायरेक्टरेट ने रेड की थी. लखनऊ से कुछ लोगों को बुलाया गया था अतीक, अहमद के अगेंस्ट में कुछ गवाही देने के लिए. तो इस एंगल पर भी जो टीम है प्रयागराज पुलिस की वो जांच कर रही है कि आखिर अतीक और अशरफ को ये जो तीनों अकील हैं इन्होंने मारा, तो उसके पीछे असली मोटिव क्या था।
जी शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए अरविंद ओझा, getting us all of those details. The cops also to probe the property angle in this entire matter is what we are hearing. Also to seek custody of the 3 killers of Atik who were caught on camera. With that report, it's time for a quick break. On the other side, double Lingayat blow to the BJP after Sabdi. Jagdish Shetty has also joined the Congress. Targets the BJP over ticket snub. Says he was humiliated.
You are watching India Today.
Fine detail as to what Mercedes has done when it comes to fine-tuning the vehicle for Indian roads.
Well, firstly, starting from the E-Class, if you see, we have been able to have a long wheelbase E-Class because we have customers who drive themselves on weekends, but on weekdays they have drivers for parking and others. So we said that for India, the long wheelbase is a great solution. So E-Class, the GLE, for example, comes on a longer wheelbase platform. So that's one customization. The second thing for India is also the entire thing about connected cars. So we were the first to introduce connected cars with embedded SIM. The app provides a lot of usage, and daily usages. For example, you can have you can ring fence the way the car goes in. So if your kid is getting dropped to school, if it goes beyond the perimeter, you get an alert to pre-climate control. It's such hot weather, you want to get the car ready before you get in. So these are a couple of topics there. The third pillar is localization. So we were the first again to localize an electric car in India with the EQS, and we have been continuously investing on localizing also cars for India.
Right. Also, thirdly, I'd like to ask you, when it comes to the pricing for this vehicle, about 3.3 crores, it's a bit premium, of course, what the customer gets. Tell us the deciding factor of the pricing as far as this vehicle goes.
So frankly, this is a CBU, so the taxes are for sure high, and therefore that reflects in the pricing. But for us, it's beyond price because we are also offering, for example, every customer who books now in this quarter will get a delivery from Lewis Hamilton. Now, this is something a money can't buy experience. And so we are focusing more on some of those aspects.
The growth for 2023, how are you witnessing that, and the demand, especially you mentioned the top end is in the real game changer for Mercedes right now. How's the demand otherwise for the whole year looking like?
No, I think with quarter one, we had 17% growth in this first quarter, so we still maintain our double-digit growth projections for the year, and if that happens, this should be another best ever year for us. So the team is working on it. On the other side, we have headwinds. We have headwinds with Forex because the rupee not being as strong. We had to take the second price increase in April. For that, we have got some financial products now for which the customer can really, because of the high residual values, buy the car at a much lower EMI. So we are trying to come up with some solutions. But on the other hand, we also see geopolitical situations changing. Maybe there is some headwinds there. But when I look at the order bank position, as of 1st of April, we have more than 4,000 customers waiting for our cars. Many of our cars are, the top-end vehicles are waiting for 6 to 16 months. So that gives us confidence that the growth momentum should continue.
It's one of a kind in India, also one of the most loved genre in films. With 2 movies already in, Stree and Bheriya, the sequel of the same, are in the pipeline, only to expand the much-loved horror comedy universe. The vision of Dinesh Vijan has become a reality, and how? Stree.
अगले 4 रात वो शिकार पे आने वाली है।
कौन?
स्त्री। पुरुषों को उठाती है और सिर्फ वस्त्र छोड़ती है।
Stree was the first film to be a part of this universe. Released in 2018, the film came as a relief, especially for fans who had been longing for a good watch in this genre. After several trials and errors, Stree worked big time. From catchy dialogues to small-town boys' puns and a ghost in the picture. Humor and horror had the best marriage. Even the star cast leveled up how Stree was perceived by the audience, headlined by Rajkumar Rao as Vicky, and his co-stars Apar Shakti and Abhishek Banerjee shined as supporting partners.
विक्की प्लीज, वही तो कह रहे हैं विक्की प्लीज।
तुम्हारे अंदर ना प्रेम भाव ही नहीं है, हाथ लाओ। विक्की प्लीज।
Also, how can we forget Pankaj Tripathi, the perfect cast?
सच्चा प्यार। तुम्हारी जनरेशन का प्यार है। फर्स्ट टाइम देखा तुझे लव हो गया, सेकंड टाइम में सब हो गया।
And whether Shraddha Kapoor was a ghost or not was left unanswered. But after watching her in this dance number, she would be the most loved ghost of all time. The first part ended on a cliffhanger and left fans wanting for more. Interestingly, the makers have locked the date for the sequel of Stree, which will release on August 31st, 2024, the same date it was released 6 years ago. This act by the cast members on stage surely took us down the memory lane.
कलाना, यहाँ कोई मर्द नहीं है। अब कहाँ चली गई थी हम? आपने बोला याद करना, हम इतना याद किया, हमारी याद करोगे हमारा हाथ।
चंदेरी पर एक बहुत बड़ी, बहुत खतरनाक मुसीबत आने वाली है।
क्या? मुसीबत आने? क्या?
बोलो।
अभी नहीं बता सकते।
क्यों नहीं बता सकते? इसमें लिखा हुआ है कि आने वाले समय में चंदेरी के ऊपर भय से भी ज्यादा भयानक, खतरा से भी ज्यादा खतरनाक आफत आने वाली है, और उसको बताने के लिए स्त्री आएगी आज से ठीक 507 दिन बाद।
507 दिन बाद?
अबे जल्दी नहीं है, अगले साल अगस्त 2024 में।
अरे वाह!
तारीख?
चलिए,
अब तारीख भी हम ही बताएं, तुम गिन लो। गिन लेना।
31 अगस्त।
As State of War Karnataka begins, a reminder, who is the true number one? The 5 big voices speak to us before all the others. From Chief Minister Bommai to Chief Challenger Siddaramaiah, from old warhorse Yadurappa to muscleman DK Shivakumar and Kingmaker Kumaraswamy. When it's Karnataka, there's no competition. India's #1 election channel.
Good morning, viewers. Let's take a look at the weather report across the major cities this morning. Thiruvananthapuram is at 32 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 66. Mumbai is at 31 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 116. Panji is at 28 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 92. Ahmedabad is at 26 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 104. Bhopal is at 25 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 100. Jaipur is at 26 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 115. Delhi is at 27 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 113. Srinagar is at 11 degrees Celsius with AQI being 52. Lucknow is at 24 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 105. Patna is at 29 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 195. Kolkata is at 33 degrees with an AQI of 144. Hyderabad is at 28 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 131. Bangalore is at 21 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 57. Chennai is at 30 degrees Celsius with an AQI of 81. This is all we have for you in this segment. Hope wherever you are, you find favorable weather around you. Keep watching India Today for all the weather updates with me, AI Sana, all through the day.
very good afternoon. You're watching India Today TV. This is Lunch Break. I'm Sneha Mordani. The top stories this Monday afternoon. Double Lingayat blow to the BJP after Safdi Jagdish Shettar joins the Congress. Targets the BJP over ticket snub, says he was humiliated. Life of crime now 6 feet under. Yogi orders Judicial Commission to probe into the matter. Glare of questions on Yogi's UP. Why was the medical checkup done at night? Cops arrested Jawan, who allegedly shot 4 of his colleagues in Bhatinda military station. Chilling personal angle has emerged. Shocker from the Golden Temple. Woman denied entry for a Tiranga tattoo. The woman was told that this is Punjab, not India. Are Khalistani elements running riot in Punjab? 11 dead and over 120 fall ill after attending an award ceremony in Navi Mumbai. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Uddhav Thackeray and Ajit Pawar visit the patients in hospital.
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jaguar. Discover the magic of smart lights.
A top story at this hour. Double Lingayat blow for Karnataka BJP. Former Karnataka Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar has joined the Congress just days after Lakshman Safdi joined the party after being denied a BJP ticket. AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge inducted Shettar at the Congress office in Bengaluru. Shettar targeted the BJP over ticket snub, accusing the party of humiliating him. Shettar says BJP ill-treated a senior like him and he had no choice but to join the Congress. He's promised to win Hubli Dharwad constituency for the 7th time. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Bommai has said Shettar's exit won't impact the BJP in North Karnataka, slamming the Congress for sudden sympathy towards Lingayats during the polls.
ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿದ್ವಿ ಆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಒತ್ತಾಯದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ತತ್ವ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತವನ್ನು ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನ ನಾನು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೃಪ್ತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರು ನನಗೆ ಆಘಾತ ಆಯಿತು, ವೇದನೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಹಿರಿಯ ನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಏನೊಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಯಿತು, ಅದು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ನೋವಿದೆ.
The fact is it's other way around. BJP has treated Jagdish Shettar with full honor. Probably has enjoyed all the positions. That is because of the BJP and BJP High Command support. It is not only him. A lot of people have gracefully retired by themselves and he has been offered a better position, not that he has been left high and dry.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी बदनीयत के साथ लिंगायत समाज के साथ अन्याय कर रही है, लिंगायत समाज की लीडरशिप को अपमानित कर रही है, उनसे धोखाधड़ी कर रही है. यही धोखाधड़ी बोम्मई सरकार ने SC, ST, OBC के हमारी भाई बहनों से की. यही धोखाधड़ी वोकालिका समाज से की.
They have neglected Lingayats for last 50 years. They have ill-treated Virendra Patil, ill-treated Rajshekhar Murthy, and they also ill-treated Bangarappa and Devarajas. It's all known. Use and throw politics. So this is all drama before election, what Congress does.
I am telling you, the BJP survey as well as the Congress survey both shows Jagdish Shettar is going to win by 30,000-40,000 margin.
All right.
Yes, there's no anti-incumbency.
Is the Lingayat community with you now?
The Lingayat community have seen how they treated Yediyurappa, how they treated Lakshman Sodhi, and now how they treated Jagdish Shettar.
they don't have any sympathy on Lingaites. After the Jagdish Shetty issue, they have all of a sudden they are getting a sympathy on Lingaites. Yediyurappa belongs to which community? Basuraj Bommai belongs to which community? Our senior leader Somana belongs to which community? Myself belongs to which community? No sympathy is necessary for Lingaites from the Congress party. In 5 years back, these Congress people are going to divide the Hindu and Lingait. People of Karnataka, particularly Lingaites, they have not forgotten till now.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನೀತಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ನಾಯಕರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು, ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರೋಪ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ವಂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ದುರುದ್ದೇಶ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
हमारे को एक सीनियर लीडर हमारे को बीजेपी से अपने स्वाभिमान को जब धक्का हुआ तो वो आ गए हैं, तो उनका स्वागत मैं कर रहा हूं और उनके आने से कांग्रेस को बहुत बड़ा फायदा होगा और उनके पीरियड में उन्होंने विरोध यानी अपोजिशन पार्टी के लीडर के रूप में उन्होंने अपने चीफ मिनिस्टर के रूप में, मिनिस्टर के रूप में, जनता पार्टी के बीजेपी के अध्यक्ष के रूप में हर इसमें उन्होंने काम किया. ऐसे व्यक्ति जब हमसे जुड़ जाते हैं तो नेचुरली और भी शक्ति हमको मिलती है.
It is no setback for the Bharatiya Janata Party. It is extremely unfortunate and unbecoming on his part that he has done what he has done to the Bharatiya Janata Party. You see, if you go back and look at history, his father, Mr. Shivakumar, was the first mayor of Hubli Dharwad from the Janasangh. That's how far back the relationship between Mr. Jagdish Shetty and the BJP goes. And he was decorated with all kinds of positions. He was made chief minister, he was made speaker, he was made leader of the opposition in the council. He also was minister in the Yediyurappa government. So that's the number of positions he's held. And in spite of having been treated that well and that respectfully by the Bharatiya Janata Party, if Mr. Shetty has chosen today to wear a Congress flag on himself, then it's unfortunate and unbecoming on his part.
Is getting asked more details on that story. Anaga, is it really not a setback for the BJP as they claim, given that a senior leader at the end of the day, he was the chief minister of Karnataka at one point in time, leaving the BJP and jumping ship, going to the Congress. Isn't this bad optics also for the BJP?
You're absolutely right, Sneha. This is indeed very bad optics for BJP because remember, Jagdish Shetty, who belongs to the Jansangh, completely makes a 360-degree switch and joins a party that is completely opposite to his ideology.
We'll just tell our viewers that on the right-hand side of your screens, we have in fact pictures of DK Shivakumar, who's now going to file his nominations. He's filing his nominations today in the Karnataka Assembly elections. Pictures are coming in from Bangalore city where DK Shivakumar is filing his nomination today. It's a day of hectic political activities in the state of Karnataka, a prominent leader of the Congress party and head of the Karnataka Pradesh Congress is filing his nomination in the assembly elections. Anaga in fact continues to be with us. Here's the man who himself fancies himself as the Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka. Today, of course, is filing for his nomination.
That's right, Sneha. He's filing his nomination from Kanakapura, which has been his stronghold for several decades. He has non-stop been winning from Kanakapura without a defeat. And even the catch is that the incumbent Revenue Minister R. Ashok will also be contesting from Kanakapura. So two very tall Vokkaliga leaders will be filing their nomination from Kanakapura constituency. On one hand, you have DK Shivakumar, who has a non-stop winning streak, and on the other hand, you have R. Ashok, who is a very tall Vokkaliga leader and a Revenue Minister who holds a very big position in the current government. So these two tall leaders, who the people of Kanakapura, I'm very sure all of them look up to these two leaders. So Kanakapura will be a very tough fight between DK Shivakumar and R. Ashok, and even in that political face-off, that India today has gotten, both these leaders had acknowledged each other's strength and power, saying that Kanakapura is going to be one of the most interesting constituencies in this election season to watch out for, because you have two undefeated, unbeatable Vokkaliga leaders contesting from the Kanakapura constituency. Ashok will be contesting from Padmanabhanagar and Kanakapura. DK Shivakumar will be contesting from his stronghold Kanakapura constituency, where he has not lost a single time. So it really remains to be seen with bated breath how Kanakapura is going to turn out, because make no mistake, Kanakapura is a very, very, very crucial and an interesting election to watch out for.
Be with us, and I'll just come back to you. Apurva is also, in fact, there where the nomination is being filed. She's at the spot, getting us the very latest. A great deal of enthusiasm as DKS, in fact, is filing for his nomination. His brother, Bangalore Rural MP DK Suresh, is accompanying him, Apurva.
Well, that's right. In fact, we are here at the deity, family deity of DK Shivakumar at the temple here in Kanakapura. Just, meters from here is the nomination office, district collector's office, where he'll be going in and filing for nomination there. DK Shivakumar, who has just got out and sought the blessings of family deity there, and is coming out now from the temple, and he's also going to go ahead in a very short while from now and be filing for nomination here from Kanakapura as well. Remember, as my colleague Anaka pointed out exactly, this is going to be a major elections for Kanakapura, because we see two big leaders, big names here who are of the Vokkaliga community, who will be contesting from Kanakapura. DK Shivakumar there, who has just arrived here as well. By the visuals here, you can see the kind of impact that DK Shivakumar has on the people and the community here as well. DK Shivakumar will also, this will be a major battle of words and battle of, votes rather, between DK Shivakumar and R. Ashok here at, Kanakapura constituency. We will see the kind of strength that is displayed here by Shivakumar, but we're also seeing how people from all communities here in Kanakapura, DK Shivakumar is not only a household name but also a well-beloved one at that. One point that the BJP is trying to gain, that is through fielding a Vokkaliga leader, yet another Vokkaliga leader here, R. Ashoka at Kanakapura, who will be contesting against DK Shivakumar.
Right, these are pictures on your screen live from Kanakapura, where DKS is filing nomination for the Assembly constituency of Kanakapura. It's going to be a tough battle at the end of the day, but it's a sea of supporters there, essentially. Apurva, in fact, is just right next to DK Shivakumar. Visuals of DKS on your screens right now, where DK Shivakumar will be speaking to India today, but a sea of supporters gathered to encourage DKS today is filing his nomination. Hectic political activities in the state of Karnataka, with a prominent leader like DK Shivakumar filing for his nomination. He's being accompanied by his brother and Bangalore Rural MP, DK Suresh. Apurva,
a massive show of support here at Kanakapura for you. What?
No, there is no, where is the massive? How can a massive support be front of a double engine government? This is small workers, Kanakapura.
So do you think R. Ashoka is going to be Sir, do you think fielding R. Ashoka is one of the plans by BJP to be against you, a stalwart leader?
Let them do their politics.
But you're seeing the seeing the reactions of the people here. It's clear that you are also, people are well beloved. You are well beloved by the leaders over here, by the people over here. Do you think this is going to be a clear win for you?
Let me see the verdict of the people.
There, DK Shivakumar, they are clearly saying that yes, this, all of this is in fact just what you can see right in front of his eyes and right in front of DK Shivakumar, even as he's going to be filing for nomination here. You can see the kind of people who are gathered here, masses who have gathered from across communities who have come to support DK Shivakumar, 7-time MLA from this region, Kanakapura region as well, and the kind of support that you can see clearly there as people amidst all ages there are for DK Shivakumar, this ahead of him filing for a nomination here at Kanakapura.
If at all possible, if you could just ask DK Shivakumar the fact that several BJP leaders are joining the Congress, and how big a boost does he see with, for example, Jagdish Shettar joining the party?
Right. Sir, we're also seeing several leaders from the BJP as well who are joining Congress. Sir, we're seeing several BJP leaders who are joining Congress. Is this a show of victory for the Congress here or loss for BJP?
Pardon?
Several BJP leaders are joining to Congress as well. Other leaders from other, constituencies who are joining. Do you think this is going to be a massive?
They believe in Congress leadership. They know that the BJP government has completely failed. Double engine government have failed. It has become the most corrupt government. So they are leaving BJP and joining Congress party.
Ask him a question about the fact that the BJP is alleging that the Congress never really cared about the Lingayat community. And right now, the quitting of Jagdish Shettar is going to make no difference to the BJP.
One minute, sir. I report this.
Please come back. Go back.
Screens right now, DK Shivakumar there saying that those leaders were joining the BJP, leaving the BJP and joining the Congress are the ones who believe in the leadership of the Congress party. These are exclusive pictures on your screen of the man at the moment, DK Shivakumar, KPCC President of the Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, filing his nomination from Kanakapura. Is he then going to be the Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka? Essentially, he's one of the many contenders, is what we know. But certainly, one of the tallest leaders of the Congress party in the state of Karnataka. On your screens right now, DK Shivakumar filing his nomination, accompanied by his brother, MP from rural Bangalore, DK Suresh. Hectic political activity in Karnataka today as nominations are being filed just ahead of the elections. DK Shivakumar, moment ago, telling India Today that filing his nomination, he's got the love of the people, and also he's spoken about the fact that those who are joining the Congress, leaving the BJP, believe in the leadership of the Congress, and that's the reason why they are joining the Congress party. Apurva continues to be with us. Apurva, the big question really is whether this time around the Congress, with all of its leaders in the state of Karnataka, will manage to topple the BJP government, given the anti-incumbency against them. Several leaders joining the Congress, things that seem to be working for them in the state of Karnataka.
They're going down, live frame they're asking.
Okay, we'll just go back to Apurva, but we're staying with these pictures of DK Shivakumar filing his nomination. His brother, MP DK Suresh, along with him, Supporters of DKS right now are at Kanakapura, from where he's filing his nomination for the upcoming assembly elections in the state of Karnataka. Speaking to India today, he spoke about the fact that the so-called double engine growth or double engine of Karnataka is going to fail this time around, is what DK has just told. My colleague Apurva is with us now, fairly confident that this time too he's going to be victorious. Apurva?
Well, that's right. DK Shivakumar there has been, giving a strong statement as well. He says that no matter what, the double engine can do whatever they want. And he also goes on to state that several leaders jumping ship from the BJP to Congress is in fact an indication that the Congress is gaining strength here in, Karnataka, he says. And with respect to his constituency, that Kanakapura, DK Shivakumar has also, stated that yes, you can clearly see the kind of action here, even as people are coming forward. Crowds who have gathered here, even as DK Shivakumar just arrived here minutes ago to go and get a darshan of his temple deity, and will be going ahead and filing for nomination here at Kanakapura as well. And clearly from the visuals here, you can see the kind of people, the masses that have gathered here to welcome DK Shivakumar back at Kanakapura, and to see their beloved leader here, who will be the 7-time MLA, who will be contesting yet again from Kanakapura, this time against yet another BJP leader here, who is also a Wakaliga leader, who is R. Ashoka.
Well, absolutely. Show of strength there for DK Shivakumar, who's filing his nomination. At the end of the day, the big question really in the state of Karnataka is whether the man on your streams, DKS, is going to then end up occupying the position of the Chief Minister of Karnataka if at all the Congress were to emerge victorious. That battle essentially, Apurva, continues, doesn't it?
See, one thing that we have to know is DK Shivakumar and the kind of history between DK Shivakumar and the city of the Kanakapura as well. We're seeing DK Shivakumar there. He's a 7-time MLA from Satanur as well as from Kanakapura right now. And majority of the people from Kanakapura, in fact, we know are Vokaligas. That is where DK Shivakumar has an upper hand as well. A majority of the people here are Vokaligas, along with several other communities who are intertwined into this small district. And over here we're seeing that DK Shivakumar has been winning elections unmatched, unparalleled and unopposed over the last couple of elections as well. 7-time MLA there and who has won consecutively. This definitely shows the kind of a stronghold that DK has over this region as well. Not only DK Shivakumar, but DK Suresh's brother will also be fielded here, and what we do know is that R. Ashoka versus DK Shivakumar, this battle here at Kanakapura is definitely going to be one that we will have to wait and watch for. It's interesting, even as two big leaders from belonging to the Vokaliga community will be contesting a pitch against each other. But we're also seeing, on the other hand, what kind of support DK Shivakumar has. People who are wearing caps adorning DK Shivakumar's photograph, shirts as well as slogans, even as DK Shivakumar is going ahead for filing of the nomination there. Cries of, DK Shivakumar and several others that are being echoed, even as the stalwart leader of the Congress here, the KPCC chief, who will be going ahead and filing for his nominations from Kanakapura. A show of strength, a show of support, and definitely, a massive fan and crowd following here for DK Shivakumar at his home constituency in Kanakapura.
Pictures in fact on your screen of DK as filing his nomination from Kanakapura. These are visuals on your stream of him being welcomed and felicitated by workers of the party and his supporters in his constituency. Sea of support supporters, their Congress workers and supporters with DK Shivakumar as he is in fact fighting that battle from Kanakapura, this time around contesting from Kanakapura. Talk to us a little about, Apurva, talk to us a little more about this seat per se and his key challenger here on this seat.
Hello?
Yes, Apurva, talk to us a little about his key challenger from this seat.
Well, that's right. The BJP here has now decided to field a stalwart leader from their side who is also the minister here, R. Ashoka. He is also a vocal legal leader and he will be fielded against DK Shivakumar. And what we do know is R. Ashoka will not only be contesting from Padmanabhanagar in Bangalore, but he'll also be contesting from this area, that is from Kanakapura as well. A decision that the BJP sticks by. In fact, they are quite confident that fielding a leader like R. Ashoka from Kanakapura will definitely create an impact here for the BJP here as well. We're seeing how R. Ashoka, he's also a six-time MLA and he's also been a leader who has a strong foot in Padmanabhanagar, but here...
Okay, we'll just in fact try and fix the audio line with Apurva Jayachandran getting us all of those details from Kanakapura in Karnataka, from where DK Shivakumar is filing his nomination. Interestingly, the BJP has fielded Revenue Minister R. Ashoka from the same place, from the same assembly constituency. The minister in question is also in fact contesting from a second seat. DKS, a strong man in Karnataka Congress, also someone who's seen as a tough challenger to R. Ashoka. Again, somebody who could possibly be the face of the Congress party if at all they were to win the elections, as far as the top job of the Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka is concerned. Apurva is with us, getting us the very latest. Apurva, you were talking to us about the fact that BJP too is putting its best foot forward, fielding Minister Ashoka, R. Ashoka, against DKS.
Well, yes, in fact, one thing we have to get in consideration is what we have and he has a strong Ashoka has his strong foot in Padmanabhanagar and Bangalore. But the BJP this time has opted to field him from both constituencies, that is from Kanakapura as well as from Padmanabhanagar. And this time, this is the first time that who is also the leader, he will be contesting in Kanakapura this time against a stalwart leader and the person kind of again who has one unchallenged minister, DK Shivakumar. So R. Ashoka will be going up against DK Shivakumar. Both prominent working leaders here in the belt as well. Remember, Kanakapura is a region which has the people in the crowd that have gathered here also prove the kind of mass and stand following that Shivakumar has. But on the other hand, if you see R. Ashoka,
In fact, come back to you. We'll just try and get the audio line with you cleared in a moment from now. On your screens, DK Shivakumar, the man who is in fact contesting from Kanakapura. The BJP too, Shiv, is in fact not taking any chances, fielding Revenue Minister R. Ashoka against him. Here is DK Shivakumar, one of the tallest leaders of the Congress in the state of Karnataka.
I would say probably the tallest leader of the Congress in Karnataka. The man who has embodied the aggression with which the Congress party is fighting this election. And the man, Sneha, who is probably almost singularly responsible at a leadership level for having maintained the Congress's energy and aggression in this campaign. Kanakapura is, of course, his bastion. The fact that the BJP has fielded a sitting minister, R. Ashoka, as his combatant tells you everything you need to know about the BJP strategy. I don't think they have a hope of winning, but they certainly want to try and tie down DK Shivakumar's constituency and, attempt to deny him the kind of sandwich to focus his energies in other parts of the state. But having said that, DK Shivakumar is an old warhorse from Kanakapura. He's in many ways a muscle man of the BJP, even though he doesn't like that phrase very much because of its connotation. But in every possible political way, the kind of crowd you're seeing here in Kanakapura, the adulation that he's getting, that huge, mala on a crane that we saw a short while earlier, is very much in keeping with the huge amount of mass appeal that DK Shivakumar has. Remember, this is the same individual, Sneha, who's been embroiled for a long time in a kind of leadership, chief ministerial phase tussle, with Siddaramaiah. But if you notice over the last few weeks, the person who's been most visible, who's been most on the front foot, who's been launching all the attacks, who's been in the spotlight, who's been setting the agenda, saying the headline-grabbing thing, it's been DK Shivakumar. Siddaramaiah has taken a bit of a backseat as far as setting the agenda is concerned. He's been grabbing the headlines more for his sulking over not being given the Kolar seat, etc. But DK Shivakumar has been very, very focused. He's been keeping his head down in terms of keeping the party together. He has scored 2 big wins as far as Lakshman Savadi and Jagdish Shettar are concerned. There will be others who will take credit for it. But remember that DK Shivakumar is the man who controls all the levers within the party, whether it is finances, whether it is the back channels with the JDS and the BJP. He's a person who has friends in all of these parties. Let's never forget that. He's not the kind of polarizing figure that we are used to in other parts of the country when it comes to elections. He's a guy who has many business interests. He's got lots of partners. His appeal stretches across party lines. He obviously has mass appeal in Kanakapura. He's he speaks Kannada very well. He speaks English very well. He has urban appeal as well as far as Bengaluru is concerned, other urban centers is concerned. So as far as the Congress is concerned, they see him as the first among equals. Yes, they've had to navigate a kind of unseemly, public feud between himself and Siddaramaiah. But I have to say that the Congress has managed to kind of quell at least the effects of that in the public eye and keep it focused on this projection of collective leadership. And even both DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah in the last few weeks have made attempts to, seem convivial with each other. They have projected a united face. How it actually turns out in the polls remains to be seen, because they both have very, very committed and loyal following, which sometimes are antithetical to each other. But DK Shivakumar has proven, I think, by maintaining a very cohesive campaign, a very aggressive, unrelenting sort of campaign, constantly in the spotlight, constantly, on the attack mode, not just in Bengaluru but in other parts of Karnataka. He's proven that, if anything at all, at the very least, Sneha, he deserves a shot at being the chief ministerial face of the party. Remember, he has youth on his side. Siddaramaiah is an aging warhorse. He's had his shot at becoming chief minister. So in many ways, the way this election goes, whether the Congress will announce him as chief ministerial face or not remains to be seen. But I think DK Shivakumar most certainly sees 2023 as his potential moment.
No, Shiv, very recently, he interestingly said that everyone, including Siddaramaiah, will have to give in if at all the leadership chooses Mallikarjun Kharge for the chief minister's post in the state of Karnataka. How do you look at that statement?
That's a very, very smart googly that was played by DK Shivakumar, Sneha. You've covered politics. I'm sure you detected the very, very tongue-in-cheek nature of that comment. It was basically meant to kind of jam the radar, so to speak, as far as this chief ministerial face contest is concerned. By projecting, Mallikarjun Kharge, senior leader, Congress party president, Dalit leader, respected patriarch in Karnataka, a person who has come very close to being chief minister but never made it. It not only deflects from the ongoing feud between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, but also projects DK Shivakumar as someone who's being munificent, who's being generous, who's being respectful of the senior leadership of the party, taking away the spotlight on him as being someone who's power hungry and wanting to be chief minister. So it's a great googly that he's played. Of course, the Congress wants to suggest that these are all things that people say during elections. And finally, and you covered the Congress, Neha, so you know that it is ultimately the High Command that will decide who will be the Chief Minister. But I think D.K. Shivakumar, to his credit, has never sort of downplayed his aspirations to be the Chief Minister. In his recent interview to Rajdeep Sardesai, he couldn't have been clearer. He said, "We've worked so hard, we've done so much. What's wrong in wanting to be Chief Minister?" And it is especially true with D.K. Shivakumar. The pictures you see here across 3 cameras in Kanakapura are a testament to the work that D.K. Shivakumar has done multiple times as the MLA from this area. And in his mind, he probably believes, I'm not old, but I'm not that young either. It's time for my kind of energy to be utilized in the chair of the Chief Minister. And if I'm going to be doing all the work, pulling all the weight, getting all the deals done, as it were, and making this entire machine much more energetic than the Congress and the rest of the country, then I should be compensated for it. He doesn't believe it's a courtesy. He believes he really deserves it and has earned it. And I think many in the Congress also believe that he has earned it. They believe that there needs to be a break from the old and an infusion of the young, and it's very, very clear to see that D.K. Shivakumar embodies all of that. He's got a relatively youthful energy. He's not that young, but he's got relatively youthful energy compared to the other war horses who are being projected, including Mallikarjun Kharge and Siddaramaiah. He's the man who's got the energy to pull all the levers within the Congress and get things going. Remember in 2018, during that very suspenseful few days when Yediyurappa became the Chief Minister for 3 days, Sneha, it was D.K. Shivakumar who was behind the scenes getting things fixed in such a way that Siddaramaiah could become the Chief Minister. It was not anyone else. He was the guy who was out there dragging people who were hiding inside hotels back to the Vidhan Sauda in order for that no confidence vote to happen. It ultimately did not happen and Yediyurappa resigned. But he's the man who finally flexed all that muscle. So as far as, if you had to name one gem as far as the Congress is concerned in Karnataka, it most definitely is D.K. Shivakumar. He's from the influential Vokkaliga community. That has its own huge benefits as far as the sharp caste equations in Karnataka are concerned.
Just going to come back to you in a moment from now. We'll just, in fact, get in a quick word from Apurva, who continues to be with us from Kanakapura, where D.K. Shivakumar is filing his nomination. Apurva, get us the very latest right now. You, in fact, had a word with D.K. Shivakumar, who spoke about the fact that his supporters are there with him, expressing confidence about the fact that they're going to do well this time around.
Well, that's right. We're seeing there D.K. Shivakumar, who is just, meters away from going to the nomination offices where he will be filing nomination for Kanakapura. Showers of flowers there. You can see all leaders and common people who are welcoming D.K. Shivakumar as he's arriving here. Massive leader for Kanakapura. We can definitely see from the kind of show and support for D.K. Shivakumar out here in Kanakapura. In fact, while speaking with us just a couple of minutes back, D.K. Shivakumar also stated that fielding R. Ashoka from Kanakapura is nothing but a strategy by the BJP there, who are, trying, because remember, several BJP's former MLAs and leaders have quit after they had failed to get ticket from the party and have joined the Congress. When asked about the same, one statement that D.K. Shivakumar has gone on and stated is that definitely, they are seeing a massive rise for the Congress here in the state as well, and this is nothing but the double engine Sarkar. The BJP that he says is declining here from Karnataka, and that's what is the message that people are trying to convey, is what D.K. Shivakumar has also stated. Crowds of people there, all of them who are joining here with D.K. Shivakumar, the kind of caps that you can see for the supporters here of D.K. Shivakumar, people who are wearing stickers and posters there, all of them who are enthusiastic, all ahead of D.K. Shivakumar arriving here at Kanakapura, where he will be filing for nominations. Clearly the crowds of people there going wild as D.K. Shivakumar is arriving here for filing his nominations at Kanakapura, and we can also see all of this this amidst, the police who have gathered here to give protection, and yet the crowds continue to go on an endless array of crowd that is continuously storming here at Kanakapura. Even as minutes from now, DK Shivakumar will be filing for nomination, a 7-time MLA and a stalwart here, a leader who has been known for the people's undying support from Kanakapura, and we're now seeing how DK Shivakumar, is being greeted by the public, by the people, masses who love him as well. A fruit garland that has been placed here, an arch with a fruit garland that has been placed. Even as DK Shivakumar is set to arrive here as well, roughly a very tall fruit garland for DK Shivakumar, leader here from Kanakapura, who will be arriving here and will be filing for nomination papers. But we're seeing the kind of people, the sloganeering, the kind of fan following that he has, sends a very clear message out, not only from the part of Congress but also to the BJP as well. The kind of hold that DK Shivakumar has won, the people in and around the area say that his opponent there seems to be lacking, R. Ashoka.
Absolutely. The BJP also not taking any chances, fielding R. Ashoka from the seat where DKS is contesting. But at the end of the day, DKS has spoken about the fact that his priority really is boiling down to this: to bring the Congress back to power in the state of Karnataka. The Congress perhaps has no other leader like DKS when it comes to his aggressive style, when it comes to his resolve. Also, somebody who's always been a troubleshooter for the Congress party. Apurva.
Come behind me.
Well, yes, because, we're seeing R. Ashoka there, who's not only a tall leader for the BJP, but we're seeing how R. Ashoka has been a 6-time MLA himself, Padmanabhanagar, which is a strong fort. And, he is now not only contesting from Padmanabhanagar, but also from Kanakapura, which is DK's constituency there. We're seeing this, over 1.5-2 foot long fruit garland there, which will be garland for DK Shivakumar here at Kanakapura Circle. Massive show of support for DK Shivakumar there. Remember, we're not seeing this kind of support for R. Ashoka here, given that this is not his strong fort. R. Ashoka is a leader who is well known, well beloved in Padmanabhanagar, but he will be contesting against DK Shivakumar in Kanakapura as well. And, the kind of support that DK Shivakumar has gathered over the several years that he has been here, and has been contesting from here, that is something that definitely, DK Shivakumar has as an upper hand over R. Ashoka here at Kanakapura.
Well, absolutely. Pictures on your screen of DK Shivakumar there, filing his nomination. It's a hectic political day in the state of Karnataka, where DK Shivakumar is in fact a challenger to BJP's R. Ashok. How tough a battle is this really going to be, given that he too, R. Ashok too, is a vocal leader exactly like Shivakumar? Apurva.
Well, yes, R. Ashoka is also a vocal leader, just like DK Shivakumar, and that's a strategy that BJP has been using here for pitching R. Ashoka here at Kanakapura constituency as well. We're seeing that this is the upper hand that DK Shivakumar probably has, and that Kanakapura being his constituency, being a strong fort for him, that's something that the BJP wants to try and break into, and that's why they're fielding yet another stalwart leader of Karnataka, as well as current minister out here, R. Ashoka, here at Kanakapura. Not only will he be contesting from Padmanabhanagar in Bengaluru, but he'll also be contesting from this region, contesting against DK Shivakumar. He and DK Shivakumar will be going ahead, battling it out the upcoming elections. But it will be a tough battle to see because two major stalwart leaders belonging to the Vakaliga community who will, which is a predominance here and which is a majority rather here at Kanakapura, and that is what both the Congress and the BJP are trying to gain a stronghold of in this, in their vote bank here, especially when it comes to Kanakapura constituency. And that's what we're seeing. Both the parties there, DK Shivakumar, who has already been a 7-time MLA from here, from Satanur and from Kanakapura, and now we're seeing, R. Ashoka, who will be fielded from Padmanabhanagara and from Kanakapura as well, from the BJP, pitted against each other, DK Shivakumar and R. Ashoka.
Today, the BJP also, Purva, has realized that Kanakapura isn't going to be an easy battle. The last time around, the candidate from Kanakapura secured around just 6,000 votes here. The base of the BJP workers here aren't as active as the BJP would want them to be, isn't it?
Well, that's right, definitely, because, over here, if we see the numbers, if we see from the numbers speaking, DK Shivakumar, the Congress has got a majority out here, given that DK Shivakumar is not only KPCC chief, but he's also, a stalwart leader here. He's a 7-time MLA from Satanur and from Kanakapura over here in this constituency. And the second comes, in fact, we have probably, this possibility that JDS is, has a stronger upper hand when compared to other parties against Congress over here in Kanakapura. So BJP, they're still trying to gain its ground, and that's why the BJP stalwarts have also decided to field R. Ashoka from this region, because remember, R. Ashoka has been a leader and is a minister of the cabinet here in Karnataka, and he's also been a 6-time MLA, and he's been a leader that has been known and loved by the people, especially, and we're seeing how the BJP is trying to utilize that to their strengths. They're trying to utilize the fact that he is a Vakaliga to his strengths, and to play his strengths, they're trying to go ahead and be pitching him against DK Shivakumar. It's not going to be an easy battle out here, between DK Shivakumar and R. Ashoka. But one thing we can definitely see is the crowds here continue to gather in the streets, even as DK Shivakumar is expected to arrive here just minutes from now to file his nominations.
Okay, we have these pictures now coming in of the BJP, which has been protesting for a couple of hours now, right outside the Delhi Assembly against Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. In fact, BJP workers are now trying to break into the barricades, and the police and also the RA are trying to bring the situation under control. The demand is this, that the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, step down, given that his role in the so-called liquor gate scam is under scanner. Remember, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was just yesterday questioned by the Central Bureau of Investigation. The BJP says that the Chief Minister must step down. Slogans demanding the resignation of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. BJP workers have hit the streets of Delhi, saying that there are ministers. The Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, the former Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, is behind bars, and so is Satendra Jain. The Chief Minister also must step down until the time the investigations are over, because fingers are pointing to his role as well in all of this, is what is being alleged by the BJP. Remember, the Central Bureau of Investigation has probed Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. He's been questioned yesterday by the CBI in connection with the excise policy scam. The BJP is asking or demanding the resignation of Delhi Chief Minister. This is nothing but political vendetta. The CBI had summoned Arvind Kejriwal And there is speculation that the noose around him will tighten, perhaps even further. The ED has also mentioned this in the charge sheet about the role of Arvind Kejriwal in supporting Vijay Nair, whom he called his boy in a conversation with Sameer Mahindra. Both the men, Vijay Nair and Sameer Mahindra, have already been questioned and arrested by the police. Rahul Gautam is getting us the very latest. The BJP, they're leaving no stone unturned to corner the top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. This time is the Chief Minister, who of course is under the radar of the agencies. Rahul?
Absolutely, and therefore the state unit of BJP is now on streets. You can see these are the BJP workers who are trying to, climb upon these barricades that have been placed in here by Delhi police and paramilitary forces here. This is the same stretch that actually connects, in Delhi University with the road that actually leads to residence of Arvind Kejriwal, Chief Minister. And therefore now you can see the entire state unit of BJP is now on street. They're taking out this protest march saying that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is using a sacred institution like Vidhan Sabha or a legislative assembly for political gains. In fact, they are alleging that the assembly, which is being funded by taxpayers' money, is being used to bash the central government and investigative agencies. Remember, the Aam Aadmi Party had earlier alleged that these investigative agencies are working at the behest of BJP, and therefore, yesterday Mr. Arvind Kejriwal was summoned by a CBI. Now you can see these are the BJP workers. They are trying to break these barricades, trying to cross these barricades and go towards the residence of Arvind Kejriwal. You can also see these placards that clearly say that केजरीवाल भ्रष्टाचारी है and also that अगर शराब नीति ठीक थी तो वापस क्यों ली. Obviously it seems that BJP is upping their ante as far as Delhi is concerned. They're trying to create this narrative that Aam Aadmi Party that actually came into power on the very plank of and providing anti-corruption regime is now resorting to corruption, and therefore they are now staging this protest. You can see the scuffle is going on between workers of BJP and paramilitary forces, personnel who have been deployed here. Obviously they are trying to contain and trying to disperse these protesters, given the fact that they are trying to break these barricades. You can see drones have also been deployed here, obviously to keep an eye over these protesters who are here. We've been informed that around 1,000 workers of BJP have been mobilized from various parts of the national capital, and therefore now you can see they are also chanting slogans against Mr. Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party, saying that they have betrayed the mandate of the people of the national capital, and that they are going to expose the Aam Aadmi Party and their true character, which is against the poor and the welfare of the city. Again you can see some of the workers again trying to breach these barricades. However, given the fact that there are paramilitary forces personnel deployed here, Delhi police personnel have been deployed here, they're trying to contain the situation. They're trying to stop these protesters. And apart from the workers, there are senior leaders also who are present over here. Manoj Tiwari is here, who's the BJP MP, and you can see the scuffle is only escalating here. And a lot of chaos here, and you can see this is the big banner that you can see, which clearly says that Sharab Ghotale ka Sargana Arvind Kejriwal istifa do. Clearly the BJP, Mr. Manoj Tiwari, I have Manoj, क्यों निकाल रहे हैं आप ये मार्च? क्या मैसेज है आपका दिल्ली की जनता के लिए?
अरविंद केजरीवाल का इस्तीफा चाहिए. अरविंद केजरीवाल भ्रष्टाचार के आरोप में आरोपी है. उनसे 56 उनके भ्रष्टाचार के सवाल हैं. हर सवाल पे चुप है जैसा पता चल रहा है. मुख्यमंत्री पद पे रहते हुए जांच निष्पक्ष कैसे हो सकती है? इसलिए हमारी मांग है, अरविंद केजरीवाल खुद ही कहा करते थे शुरू में कि जब भी किसी पे आरोप लगे तो उसको इस्तीफा देना चाहिए. अपनी बात पे खड़े रहो. अरविंद
इस्तीफा मांग रहे हैं, वो कह रहे हैं मेरे को परेशान किया जा रहा है एजेंसीज के थ्रू, बीजेपी वाले कर रहे हैं.
वो तो यही कहते थे ना कि जब आरोप लग रहा है, और आरोप ही नहीं है, साक्ष्य है. उनके दो साथी उसी केस में बंद है. इसके बाद भी वो मुख्यमंत्री पर रहे और जांच हो, ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है? अरविंद केजरीवाल को नैतिक रूप से इस्तीफा दे देनी चाहिए.
आज सेशन भी बुलाया गया है, कहा जा रहा है उसमें भी एक रेजोल्यूशन पास किया जाएगा कि कैसे आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को परेशान किया जा रहा है.
ये बातें वो मीडिया के सामने बोले, ये बातें वो जनसभा करके बोले, क्या उनके लिए अब कोई दिल्ली में जनसभा के लिए नहीं आ रहे हैं क्या? आप विधानसभा का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं। आप सोचिए, पूरे देश में हर राज्य में विधानसभा शुरू होती है और सत्र का समापन होता है। एक दिल्ली है जहां सत्र समापन ही नहीं होता है, हमेशा उसको लाइव करते हैं और जब दुरुपयोग करना होता है उसको ऑन कर देते हैं। इसकी संवैधानिकता पे सवाल उठ रहा है। आज मैं एलजी महोदय को बोलता हूं कि इसको आप चेक करिए, ये संवैधानिक रूप से ठीक नहीं है कि विधानसभा का सत्र समाप्त ही ना हो।
ऑफिशियली अप्रोच करेंगे एलजी साहब को इस पूरे मसले पे? कोई डेलीगेशन जाएगा मिलने के लिए?
जी हाँ, हम लोगों ने किया है। हमने 2 दिन पहले भी एक पत्र लिखा है उनको कि कोई भी व्यक्ति, कोई भी प्रदेश कैसे विधानसभा को, हम अगर लोकसभा का हमारा सत्र समापन होता है, जनगण मन के साथ शुरू होता है, जनगण मन के साथ शुरू होता है, वंदे मातरम के साथ, तो अगर ऐसे में वो उसको गाली देने का और झूठ बोलने का अड्डा बनाना चाहते हैं विधानसभा को, तो ये स्वीकार नहीं होना चाहिए।
थैंक यू हमसे बात करने के लिए। So that was Mr. Manoj Tiwari putting clear words that Vidhan Sabha is being misused for political gains, and now you can see that first layer of barricades have been breached by BJP workers. Now you can see this was the first layer of barricades that were placed in here by Delhi police and paramilitary forces personnel to stop these workers from marching towards the residence of Mr. Kejriwal. But now you can see in visuals they have breached it, and now they have gone towards the second layer of barricade. Hatao, barricade kholo bhai, barricade kholo, barricade hatao. Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi, and now you can see these are the workers of BJP, walking atop these barricades that were placed in here. And obviously the police is now trying to contain these protesters. I'll just show you some more visuals here. Now this is the second layer of barricades that have been placed in here. There are around thousands.
The drama outside the assembly continues as the BJP workers are out on the streets demanding the resignation of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. That brings us to the end of this edition. My colleague Pooja with the very latest on the other side.
As State of War Karnataka begins, a reminder who is the true number one. The 5 big voices speak to us before all the others. From Chief Minister Bommai to Chief Challenger Siddaramaiah, from old warhorse Yadurappa to muscleman DK Shivakumar and Kingmaker Kumaraswamy. When it's Karnataka, there's no competition. India's #1 election channel.
We are going across directly to Punjab because in Bhatinda, the Punjab police is currently addressing a press briefing with what happened in the Bhatinda Cantt area. Let's listen.
नहीं हजे तक होर किसी की कोई शक्की भूमिका नहीं आई हैगी है बट फिर भी साडी तफ्तीश जारी है ਟੈਕਨੀਕਲ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹਦੇ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਹੈਗੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਫੋਰੈਂਸਿਕਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਉਂਗੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਸੀਡੀਆਰ ਦੀ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਉਹ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜੋ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆਉਂਗੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਰੱਖਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆ ਇੱਕ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਵਧੀਆ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਡੀਪ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਸਰ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਇਨਸੀਡੈਂਟਸ ਵਾਪਰੇ ਸੀ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਆਰਮੀ ਦੇ ਜੋ ਐਕਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਸੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਕੰਸਰਨ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇਖੋ ਮੈਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਲੀਅਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਦੋਨੋਂ ਏਰੀਆ ਡਿਫਰੈਂਟ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਔਰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਉਹ ਇਨਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਸੈਪਰੇਟ ਇਨਸੀਡੈਂਟ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਕਨਪਟੀ ਤੇ ਵੈਪਨ ਰੱਖ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਵੈਪਨ ਚਲਾਇਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਸੁਸਾਈਡ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਔਰ ਆ यूनिट और वो यूनिट डिफरेंट है दीज आर बोथ डिफरेंट यूनिट कौन सी है
इस वक्त उसका नाम लेना ठीक होगा
नहीं इस यूनिट का नाम बता दें ये किस यूनिट का है
ये मीडियम रेजिमेंट है
सर जिस तरह 12 तरीक की हैगी घटना 4:30 बजे की
हाँ जी
उन्हें बंदे ने मर्डर करते फायरिंग करती इस 5 दिन फिर वो कैंट च रहा कि तुहानू पुलिस सहयोग दिंदा
नहीं बिल्कुल देखो जी ही वाज इन कैंटोनमेंट एरिया आर्मी की भी अपनी पड़ताल चलती है कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी चलती हैगी है पुलिस की अपनी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चलती हैगी है बोथ वर गोइंग पैरेलल असी सांझा ऑपरेशन करके जरा हैगा ए बंदे नू नैप कर लिया हैगा अरेस्ट कर लिया ही वाज विद अस ओनली उन्हें किते भजन की कोशिश नहीं की
कि सर वो नाल रहा ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਰਹੇ ਹੋ
देखो जी ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਕੋਰਟ ਆਫ ਇਨਕੁਆਇਰੀ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਗਿੱਛ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਡੂੰਘਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਨੇ ਕਈ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਹਾਣੀਆਂ ਬਣਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਸੀਆਂ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਬੇਸ ਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਲਗਾਤਾਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ ਲੈ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਏ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਦੋਂ ਪੁੱਛ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੁਝ ਸਟੇਟਮੈਂਟ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਸਟੇਟਮੈਂਟ ਦੇ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਸੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ੱਕ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਵੱਧਦਾ ਗਿਆ ਔਰ ਫਿਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਡੂੰਘਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦੀ ਪੁੱਛਗਿੱਛ ਕੀਤੀ ਦੈਨ ਹੀ ਰਿਵੀਲਡ ਐਵਰੀਥਿੰਗ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਿ ਉਹਨੇ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ
ਇਸ ਕੇਸ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਕੋਲੇ ਆਈ ਵਿਟਨੈਸ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਵੀ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਮਿਲ ਪਾਊਗੀ
ਦੇਖੋ ਜੀ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਸਜ਼ਾ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਇੰਟੀਫਿਕ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਔਰ ਜੋ ਐਂਗਲ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਰਿਕਵਰਡ ਦੀ ਐਮੂਨੀਸ਼ਨਸ ਉਹਦੀ ਨਿਸ਼ਾਨਦੇਹੀ ਤੇ ਲਿਜਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਮੌਕੇ ਤੇ ਐਮੂਨੀਸ਼ਨ ਰਿਕਵਰ ਕੀਤੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਾਊਚ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਉਹਨੇ ਵੈਪਨ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਰਿਕਵਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਊਚ 'ਚ ਉਹਨੇ ਖੋਲ ਰੱਖੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਾਰਤੂਸ ਰੱਖੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਰਿਕਵਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਆਈ ਥਿੰਕ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਨਵੈਸਟੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਉਹ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਠੀਕ ਰੂਟ ਤੇ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ आफ्टर गेटिंग इट क्लीयर कि यही बंदा है जिन्हें किया है ऑफेंस ਤਾਂ ਹੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਆ ਕਰਕੇ बैठ करके ਇੱਥੇ प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस कर रहे हैं
करण साहब एक ਤੁਹਾਡੇ तक सवाल है कि जैसे पुलिस ने अभी 302 का पत्ता दर्ज कर लिया उसके आसपास ये अपने अलग फेज चलेगा कोई आर्मी का भी अपने पद से जैसे कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी बताई थी आपका भी कोई चलेगा इसमें पद कोई इन्वेस्टिगेशन
हमारी साथ जो इंटरनल इंक्वायरी होती है वो चल रही है ऑलरेडी लेकिन अभी चूंकि ये एक मर्डर का केस है तो ये पुलिस के जब पुलिस का ये कार्रवाई चलेगा साथ ही साथ हमारी जो भी लीगल प्रोसीजर होगी जैसे जैसे घटनाक्रम आगे बढ़ेगी उसमें आर्मी उसी तरह से पार्टिसिपेट करेगी
थैंक यू सर वेपन किस तरह चोरी किया उन्होंने एक बार सामने आई है क्योंकि ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ
ਜਿੰਨੀ ਕਿ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਆਪਾਂ ਹੁਣ ਤੱਕ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਸੁੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਬੰਦੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ ਇਹਨੇ ਵੈਪਨ ਚੋਰੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਬਾਕੀ ਹੁਣ ਹਜੇ ਡੂੰਘਾਈ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਹਦੀ ਪੁੱਛਗਿੱਛ ਕਰਨੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਹਾਲਾਤਾਂ 'ਚ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਕਿਸ ਪੁਆਇੰਟ ਤੇ ਨੇ ਵੈਪਨ ਚੋਰੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਉਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਪੜਤਾਲ ਹਜੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ
ਸਰ ਰਿਮਾਂਡ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਪੁਲਿਸ ਵਾਲੇ
ਹਜੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰਾਉਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਸਾਨੂੰ
ਜਵਾਨ stole the rifle and the rounds of the ammunition.
Right, so that's the press briefing that we just heard. We'll of course play out the excerpts again for you in just a short while. Basically, an army Jawan who earlier claimed to be a witness but has now been taken into arrest. And there are, remember, chain of events right now that have been said from the accused. But it needs to be put in perspective. It needs to be verified as well as to what he has said. There are, of course, chilling allegations that have come in. Let's go across to Manjeet Sehgal. Manjeet, can you give us some takeaways from what has been said by the Punjab police in that press briefing? Manjeet, can you hear me?
Yes, Pooja.
So, Manjeet, go ahead. Tell us what are at least the 3 to 4 takeaways that were said in that press briefing of Punjab police.
The first takeaway is this was a certifiable incident. The accused Jawan, as per the sources, was being harassed by this Jawan. So he first stole the weapon from a sleeping colleague and then hid it somewhere. Then he killed the 4 Jawans and concocted a story that there were 2 attackers dressed in plain clothes, and after killing these Jawans, they escaped into a nearby forest. But when he was interrogated, he changed his statements a number of times, but finally the CCTV footage and other aspects revealed that he was the brain behind the killings. The army authorities and police authorities said that a joint operation was done. Investigation is still on to ascertain under what circumstances this Jawan killed his 4 colleagues. The investigations are currently on. Army court of inquiry was also on. The police has already arrested Desai Mohan. Remember, 4 of his colleagues were also questioned yesterday, but they were let off. But Desai Mohan, as he was changing statements, was detained first and was later arrested. He is still in police custody. He is being produced in a court. Pooja.
Manjeet, so right now we can say that one is the arrested Jawan, and he's given some eyewitness accounts according to him, but all of this will have to be of course verified and put in perspective. Now this looks like more of a personal enmity between the soldiers, which the police is also verifying. Remember, because the case pertains to the army, there is as much involvement with the military police and the state police as well. That the Jawan targeted fellow soldiers over some personal dispute or enmity that had been going on for a while now. So this is the big press conference that has taken place with regard to the Bhatinda Cantt firing, in which 4 soldiers, remember, were killed, were shot dead, and there was also a missing assault rifle, the Insas rifle. Now, whether that Insas was used in that, all of this is being verified. Manjeet, go ahead. Do tell us how the situation has been in the past few days in and around Bhatinda, because that clearly raised an alarm of what unfolded inside.
Well, Pooja, the police from the first day had claimed that this was not a terror incident and this could be a fratricidal incident, and that proved right. There were some reports that one of the banned Khalisani terror outfit had also taken the responsibility, but that was fake. This was not a terror incident. This was an internal matter, as the investigation has now cleared that the Jawan, according to the sources, were allegedly being harassed by these Jawans. The investigations were currently on, though he killed these Jawans in a fit of rage, and the weapon used to kill these Jawans was also the army weapon, which was stolen. On 9th of April, a formal FIR was also lodged in the police station, but later it was also told by the army authorities that the weapon was recovered. It was sent for a forensic examination to ascertain whether it was used to kill these Jawans or not. The post-mortem report is also awaited, and the shells which were found near the bodies of the 4 Jawans were of the Insas rifle, and now police has confirmed that the initial investigation show that the shells and the bullets used to kill these Jawans belong to the Insas rifle. So investigations are
so that connection has been, but a lot of unanswered questions even now, now with the press briefing that has taken place. Of course, many more rounds of questioning will have to take place with the arrested Jawan to get details of what exactly had unfolded. Manjeet Sehgal will be tracking the latest on that. Manjeet, thank you very much. For now, we have some big news coming in. Let's take a look at that. It's a shocker from the Golden Temple in Amritsar. There was a young woman, a girl, with the tricolour painted on her face, and when she tried to go into the Golden Temple to worship, she was allegedly denied entry into the Golden Temple, and the incident was caught on camera. It has since gone viral. So basically, here's what happened. Look closely on your screens. A man who appears to be or claims to be a staffer of the Golden Temple, he denies entry to the girl and is heard saying to her, "This is not India, this is Punjab."
इंडिया नहीं है ये बकवास की बात कौन सी है आपकी आप ये गुस्सा क्यों कर रहे हैं बताओ भाई साहब ये नहीं तरीके से बात करो बकवास की बात कौन सी है ये बकवास क्यों बोले आप इंडिया में गलत क्यों कर रहे हैं बकवास क्यों बोले कौन से लोग क्या इसने पगवाड़े ने इसने हाँ जी सरदार जी आपने गुड़िया नु अंदर जाने दे रोकया क्या कारण है ये प्लान साहब नहीं क्यों नहीं इंडिया नहीं आए ये पंजाब भाई साहब इंडिया नहीं आए करिए रिकॉर्डिंग से क्या करता नहीं मैं पूछूं इंडिया नहीं ये गोल्डन टेंपल है आप हमारे पाकिस्तान कौन से लोग क्या
इसने पग वाले ने
इसने हाँ जी सरदार जी आपने गुड़िया ਨੂੰ ਅੰਦਰ ਜਾਣੇ ਤੇ ਰੋਕਿਆ क्या कारण है
जी फ्लैश ऑफ
नहीं क्यों नहीं इंडिया नहीं आए
ये पंजाब
भाई साहब इंडिया नहीं आए हाँ करिए रिकॉर्डिंग किसे क्या आता है नहीं मैं पूछूँ
इंडिया नहीं है ये गोल्डन टेम्पल है
आप हमारे
पाकिस्तान पे आए हो या इंडिया में आए हो इंडिया बकवास बात बोल रहे हो आप तो बहुत
की बात कौन सी थी और क्या
इंडिया नहीं है इंडिया नहीं है ये
बकवास की बात कौन सी है आप ये गुस्सा क्यों कर रहे हैं बताओ
भाई साहब ये
धार्मिक तरीके से बात करो
बकवास की बात कौन सी है ये बकवास क्यों बोले
आप इंडिया में गलत क्यों कर रहे हैं
बकवास क्यों बोले
चाहे वो बच्ची है, मैं फिर बोल रहा हूं कि उसके लिए हमारे लिए सम्मान है। वो यहाँ पर कोई भी आया हमारे लिए सत्कार योग है, लेकिन वो बच्ची ने जो फीड किया है इससे करवाया गया है। वो उनको शायद मालूम नहीं है, अगर मालूम नहीं है तो मालूम करो। इस हिंदुस्तान को आजाद कराने के लिए सिखों ने इस तिरंगे को सम्मान दिया। आज हिंदुस्तान में देश के लोग जब बाहर जाते हैं तो उसका सम्मान इसलिए होता है, उसका तिरंगा फहराया जाता है, उसमें सिखों का रोल है। इस रोल को माइनस मत करो।
So this is the Harmandir Sahib, a very respected place of worship, the Golden Temple, where thousands, if not lakhs of devotees land up every day. And Kamaljeet Sandhu is now joining me for the latest on that. Kamaljeet, if there is one prerequisite to go to a Gurdwara or to a Golden Temple is to cover the head, which clearly looked like the woman had done. But she had this tricolour painted, and the man strangely objected to it, using words that, you know, have never really been heard at the Golden Temple. What exactly unfolded? What sort of steps are being taken now? And what reactions are coming?
You know, there seems to be a lot of outrage which has spilled out on Twitter, on social media sites. A lot of people are aghast as to how this argument actually even took place. But one, SGPC has come out with a clarification. Charan Singh Garewal, the SGPC General Secretary, has actually now said that this is his shrine, that, you know, it has its own decorum. And the fact that Golden Temple, the gates of Golden Temple are open to everyone. So they, in the first place, have in fact said that they apologize if any of the Sevadars has misbehaved, which looks like that's the case, simply because, you know, the argument actually spills over with her that she has a flag on her face, and then they're talking about whether it's Punjab or India. The other part is obviously about how they're saying that this is an isolated incident, that a lot of people who've been calling out and saying that the Khalistanis have taken over Golden Temple is something which is simply not acceptable. So obviously there seems to be tempers flying both sides, but the SGPC coming out in clarification and obviously saying, one, apologizing to the woman, saying we do not intend to hurt anybody's sentiment, but the other part is obviously in the face of things when things seem very heated in Punjab, there has to be a sense of reason. So obviously, this is the Golden Temple is open to all.
And we do hope, Kamaljeet, that this is just an isolated, rare incident. Never have heard that before. The prerequisite is a decent covering, is the head cover. For a man to say that this is Punjab, this is not India, it absolutely made no sense, and we hope some action is taken on that as well. But let's dip in again. Thank you so much, Kamaljeet, for now. Listen in to what was said, an angry confrontation also happening there.
इसने पग वाले ने
इसने हाँ जी सरदार जी आपने गुड़िया ਨੂੰ अंदर जाने से रोका क्या कारण है
जी फ्लैश ऑफ
नहीं क्यों नहीं इंडिया नहीं आए
ये पंजाब
भाई साहब इंडिया नहीं आए हाँ करिए रिकॉर्डिंग किसे क्या आता है नहीं मैं पूछूँ
इंडिया नहीं ये गोल्डन टेम्पल है
आप हमारे
पाकिस्तान पे आए हो या इंडिया में आए हो इंडिया बकवास बात बोल रहे हो आप तो बहुत
की बात कौन सी थी और क्या
इंडिया नहीं है ये
बकवास की बात कौन सी है आप ये गुस्सा क्यों कर रहे हैं बताओ
भाई साहब ये
धार्मिक तरीके से बात करो
बकवास की बात कौन सी है ये बकवास क्यों बोले
आप इंडिया में गलत क्यों कर रहे हैं
बकवास क्यों बोले
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jaguar. Discover the magic of smart lights.
Many call him Congress's troubleshooter, Chanakya. DK Shivakumar is in the constituency that he'll have to win to prove and at least claim his ambition of the Chief Minister. He's in Kanakapura right now. His constituency, the seat that he's been given where he'll be contesting from, it's the Congress cadre showering flower petals on DK Shivakumar. He's filing his nomination, and that's why the mega show of strength, supporters celebrating, welcoming him. This is clearly a show of strength, very important for DK Shivakumar to show. Remember, against him is BJP's R. Ashoka. Now, DK Shivakumar said that I have complete faith and confidence that I will win from Kanakapura, and whether R. Ashoka can prove to be a strong challenger or not, we'll know on 10th of May. But for now, remember, it is DK Shivakumar, a senior face, and R. Ashoka, who has the Vokaliga caste group, also in some ways backing him. Let's dip into what DK Shivakumar is saying and the visuals coming in from Kanakapura.
ನಾನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ನಾನು ಮುಖಂಡರು ಕೆಲವು ಏನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪುಗಳಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
Also joins me, she's on the ground tracking this roadshow. Apurva, how many people, what does the show of strength look like? This is DK Shivakumar's constituency that he'll have to win this time to perhaps become the chief minister that he wants to.
Well, that's right, Pooja. In fact, we're seeing DK Shivakumar there, who's addressing the people out here very clear as well. We're seeing a couple of people out here. I have kids out here who are also, wearing T-shirts of DK Shivakumar as well. See all of these shirts there with DK imprinted as well. Caps, all for support of DK Shivakumar. The crowds here that have gathered, you can also see the kind of crowds that have gathered here. DK Shivakumar, they're addressing people of his constituency, telling them that they must exercise their right to vote as well. Strong words coming in from DK Shivakumar ahead of the upcoming elections as well. He also goes on to state that the people have seen the kind of governance by the double engine Sarkar, he says, the BJP, and he also goes on to state what all has been done here at Kanakapura as well. The people, definitely, you can see the large crowds that have gathered here, garlands that are being showered at DK Shivakumar. All of this just minutes ahead of him filing his nomination, addressing cadres, addressing Congress cadres, and addressing the people of Kanakapura as well. DK Shivakumar goes on to encourage them to exercise their right to vote. He also goes on to state that every citizen must, go ahead and in this upcoming elections prove that who is really the leaders of Kanakapura, and that
How many people do you see around you? Are we talking in hundreds? Are we talking in thousands? Because this is DK Shivakumar's also a day for him to show that while he's filing nomination itself, so many people are rallying behind him.
Well, Pooja, it's uncertain to say if it's going to be over thousands, but definitely over hundreds as well. This is just one part of, the crowd that has gathered here. Right from the last 1 kilometer stretch, we're seeing crowds and crowds of people who have gathered all in support of DK Shivakumar. He's just come down now, and he will be going ahead and will be filing his nomination papers there for Kanakapura. DK Shivakumar there, who is being taken by the police there. He will be going ahead with the security team. He's going to go ahead and will be filing his nomination papers here on behalf of the Congress and for Kanakapura constituency as well. Remember, two major Vokaliga leaders will be fielded from Kanakapura constituency, one from the Congress, which is BJP's, Congress's stalwart leader DK Shivakumar, and on the other side we're seeing BJP's yet another senior minister and leader there, R. Ashoka, who will be fielded. DK Shivakumar, although looks like from the fan following and from the crowds that have gathered here to witness their favorite leader to file his nomination papers, we clearly see he has the upper hand out here as well. Not only that, DK Shivakumar has been a leader from Kanakapura, from Satanur, and has consecutively won. He's a seven-time winning MLA here from Satanur and from Kanakapura. And now,
Apurva, has he reached the office where he has to file the nomination yet? Or is he still on that vehicle and still delivering his address to the public and to his supporters?
Pooja, you can see from the visuals right now, DK there, who's just going to go ahead to the nomination, to the collector's office where he will be filing his nomination papers as well. Crowds you can see who are gathering amidst him, trying to catch a glimpse of their favorite leader there. DK Shivakumar will be entering and will be filing his nomination papers in just a couple of minutes from now. But clearly you can see the crowds that are dispersing towards him, rather the leader from Kanakapura, and they are in fact going ahead and dispersing towards DK Shivakumar as he's going to go ahead and will be filing these nomination papers from there. All of these crowds that have been since morning, might I add, patiently anticipating that DK Shivakumar will come here, come into Kanakapura, and will be going ahead and filing for his nomination from the Kanakapura constituency, a strong fort that he's held for almost quite the last couple of years, in fact. And
all right, Apoorva Jayachandran is telling us what is unfolding on the ground. We are getting you all the best angles to the visuals. Remember, one, of course, for you to say how massive this show of strength is. This, remember, we are talking about DK Shivakumar. Just to give you a background about him, he's the president currently of the Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee, which is the KPCC. He's a three-time MLA from this constituency, from Kanakapura. So he clearly holds sway since 2008. He's held this seat. Can R. Ashoka prove to be a challenger and defeat him? Or it will be beyond a hat-trick, the fourth time as well, he'll manage to have this seat. It's a big high-stake election for both DK Shivakumar and also for the BJP. Now, Nagarjun Dwarkanath also joining me for a perspective. Nagarjun, has he reached the collector's office right now? Because it is this nomination day that he is showing how much of a support does he really have?
Well, that's true, Pooja. In fact, he's going to be reaching the Tahsildar office in any moment now. He was taking up a road rally in his constituency. You saw thousands of Karyakartas of the Congress in Kanakapura trying to garland him, trying to speak to him. He's also, remember, in the Chief Minister race, right? So,
yes.
He's also in the Chief Minister race. So, he has to send out a message that show off strength. And we are picking up right now that he has reached the nomination center just now, and he'll be filing his nomination for the Kanakapura seat. This is his eighth time that he's contesting. He also has the capability of winning the seat hands down, is what the Congress is saying. Even though sitting Minister R. Ashok is contesting from the same seat, and BJP wanted to tie him down to Kanakapura, the Congress feels that he won't be tied down to Kanakapura. He will travel across 100 constituencies in the next 2 weeks at least to campaign for his candidates in northern Karnataka as well as the coastal Karnataka.
Nagarjun, please stay on with me, because let's just listen into some of the reactions that are coming in. What did DK Shivakumar say while he was addressing his supporters in Kanakapura during the roadshow?
Sir, do you think fielding R. Ashoka is one of the plans by BJP to be against you as stalwart leader?
Let them do their politics.
But you're seeing the reactions of the people here. It's clear that you are also, people are well beloved. You are well beloved by the leaders over here, by the people over here. Do you think this is going to be a clear win for you?
Let me see the verdict of the people.
Several BJP leaders are joining to Congress as well. Other leaders from other, constituencies who are joining. Do you think this is going to be a massive?
They believe in Congress leadership. They know that the BJP government has completely failed. Double engine government have failed. It has become the most corrupt government. So they are leaving BJP and joining Congress party.
So that was a brief reaction coming in atop that vehicle in which he is addressing his supporters. Clearly, thousands of people can be seen on the streets rallying behind him. Will this turn into votes for DK Shivakumar, or can R. Ashoka take that fight underneath? Now, Nagarjun, you've been speaking to all the big newsmakers there in Karnataka. DK Shivakumar is confident. Do you think this is going to be an interesting fight? Will it be an easy sweep that it looks like for DK Shivakumar?
Well, the surveys also that he's got it done from the KPCC are showing a clear win for him in the seat. The BJP strategy is to make it a strong Ukliga versus a Ukliga in Kanakapura constituency, right? So Ashok also is known to be a stronghold in the community, as well. So DK Shivakumar, if he has to travel 7 days in Karnataka,
with Ashok coming in there, the Congress or the BJP wants him to be tied down to Kanakapura for the next 5 days. So they don't want him to campaign aggressively. The same strategy applied for Siddaramaiah as well, putting in a strong Lingayat in Varuna. But Congress feels that both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar will sail through. BJP netas are not in the race to defeat these two stalwarts of the Congress party at this point of time. But we'll have to wait and see what are on the counting day, how the numbers turn out in favor of both BJP and Congress in Kanakapura and Varuna.
Nagarjun, as we're looking at these visuals of the show of strength that he has arranged, for a three-time MLA, it shouldn't be very difficult. But perhaps this is also reflective that he's also not taking it for granted. He's ensuring the show of strength to show to the BJP that the cadre is behind him. But of course, remember all of this only if it turns into votes in the 224 Assembly. And specifically in this seat of Kanakapura, can it benefit DK Shivakumar and his chief ministerial ambition as well? I want to thank Apurva Jayachandran and Nagarjun Dwarkanath for their reactions and for a perspective as well. We have more news coming in from Karnataka. Let's take a look at that. Today was a big joining for Karnataka Congress. Former Karnataka Chief Minister Jagdish Shettar, who was a senior leader of the BJP until now, joined the Congress party days after Lakshman Sawade also joined the party after BJP's ticket denial. Mallikarjun Kharge, who's the Congress president, inducted Shettar with a grand ceremony at the Congress office in Bengaluru. Jagdish Shettar also targeted the BJP when he was speaking over the snub over the ticket denial, accusing the party that he felt humiliated of how he was treated. Jagdish Shettar has said that the BJP ill-treated a senior member like him who had built the BJP in Karnataka and that he had no choice but to join the Congress party. He has vowed now to win the Hubli-Dharwad constituency for the 7th time. He's a 6-time MLA from this constituency where he's worked in that area since the starting of his political career. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai said Shettar's exit will not impact the BJP in northern Karnataka region and slamming the Congress for sudden sympathy towards the Lingayats during elections.
ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ಟಿಬಯಸಿದ್ವಿ ಆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಒತ್ತಾಯದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಬೇರೆ ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ತತ್ವ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತವನ್ನು ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನ ನಾನು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೃಪ್ತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಘಾತ ಆಯಿತು, ವೇದನೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಹಿರಿಯ ನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಏನೊಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ನೋವು ಇದೆ.
The fact is it's other way around. BJP has treated Jagdish Shettar with full honor. Probably has enjoyed all the positions. That is because of the BJP and BJP High Command support. It is not only him. A lot of people have gracefully retired by themselves, and he has been offered a better position, not that he has been left high and dry.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी बदनीयत के साथ लिंगायत समाज के साथ अन्याय कर रही है, लिंगायत समाज की लीडरशिप को अपमानित कर रही है, उनसे धोखाधड़ी कर रही है. यही धोखाधड़ी बोम्मई सरकार ने SC, ST, OBC के हमारी भाई बहनों से की. यही धोखाधड़ी वोकालिका समाज से की.
They have neglected Lingayats for last 50 years. They have ill-treated Virendra Patil, ill-treated Rajshekhar Murthy, and they also ill-treated Bangarappa and Devarajas. It's all known. Use and throw politics. So this is all drama before election, what Congress does.
I am telling you, the BJP survey as well as the Congress survey both shows Jagdish Shettar is going to win by 30,000-40,000 margin.
All right.
Yes, there's no anti-incumbency.
Is the Lingayat community with you now?
The Lingayat community have seen how they treated Yediyurappa, how they treated Lakshman Sawade, and now how they treated Jagdish Shettar.
They don't have any sympathy on Lingayats. After the Jagdish Shettar issue, they have all of a sudden they are getting a sympathy on Lingayats. Yediyurappa belongs to which community? Basavaraj Bommai belongs to which community? Our senior leader Somana belongs to which community? Myself belongs to which community? No sympathy is necessary for Lingayats from the Congress party. In 5 years back, these Congress people are going to divide the Hindu and Lingayat. People of Karnataka, particularly Lingayats, they have not forgotten till now.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರನ್ನು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ರೀತಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ನಾಯಕರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು, ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರೋಪ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ವಂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ದುರುದ್ದೇಶ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
So the political fight now is not just fought on the streets but also on social media. So you saw about days after BJP's Natu Natu campaign video, Congress has now put out a video highlighting corruption allegations against the Bommai government in a creative manner, leaving you with the musical notes of politics and political fight ahead of elections.
40% ಸರ್ಕಾರ,
ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ ಮೇಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಮು. ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಅಂತ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ ಕುಣಿಯಕ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ? ತೆಗೆದ್ಹಾಕಿ 40% ಸರ್ಕಾರನ. ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಸಮಯ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಬರಲಿದೆ, ಪ್ರಗತಿ ತರಲಿದೆ.
As State of War Karnataka begins, a reminder, who is the true number one? The 5 big voices speak to us before all the others. From Chief Minister Bommai to Chief Challenger Siddaramaiah, from old warhorse Yadurappa to muscle man DK Shivakumar and Kingmaker Kumaraswamy. When it's Karnataka, there's no competition. India's #1 election channel. Make your media plan smarter with India Today Live TV on your connected devices. India's #1 crime reporters. Fearless, unstoppable, unmatched. Nobody reports crime like India today.
जानकारी हुई है कि कल एक शूट आउट हुआ है, उसमें लॉलेस का नाम बताया जा रहा है।
हाँ, टीवी में देखा।
कैसा है ये लॉलेस और किस तरह से ये कैसे वहाँ पहुँच गया, कुछ जानकारी आपको?
हमें कोई जानकारी नहीं है ना, हम लोगों से इससे कोई मतलब नहीं।
ये क्या घर में नहीं रहता था?
ना।
अच्छा, कब से प्रयागराज में रह रहा है ये?
हमें नहीं मालूम।
Presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jawan. Discover the magic of smart lights.
Hello and namaskara to this special segment with a special guest this morning. Joining me now is the former Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka and the MLA of Malleshwaram constituency, Mr. Ashwath Narayan. Sir, thank you for speaking to India Today this morning amid your visit schedule. I'm told that you have already started doing Padayatra in your constituency, even a month before the elections. Usually in Bangalore, people don't take up Padayatras.
Padayatra is the best possible way of reaching people. Time and again, Bharatiya Janata Party, as a political party, we believe in booth level concept and Padayatra. So reaching out to each and every individual is very important. So that way we can connect with each other and in a better way. And not only during the election, it is before election also. It's kind of a culture and a habit, or it's a way forward to connect with the people through Padayatras, interacting with them, house to house. I think that will bring the great connect, so that people also feel comfortable. By doing so, we can understand each other, communicate, resolve many of the issues.
Before we continue, sir, let's take some breakfast. We are at the Veena Stores, the legendary Veena Stores, which is very famous here in Malleshwaram, which is the constituency of the former Deputy Chief Minister. So what would you have, sir?
Upma.
Upma. I'll also have an upma. 2 karabat. 2 karabat kodi. Do you keep coming often here? Do you eat here?
Yes. Once in a while.
Once in a while. I'm told a lot of celebrities also come eat here.
Childhood Pradeep is my very close friend, dear friend.
Since childhood, he says you are coming and eating.
Yes. We share a very good relationship, and all the time we share a fantastic food.
We were also speaking of this place. A lot of celebrities, I'm told, who used to stay here, or people across Bangalore come eat here in your constituency. So you have a lot of iconic restaurants,
yes,
like a CTR, like Veena Stores. I was told JP Nadda also had come last time to CTR.
Veena Store, Raghavendra Store, CTR, Janta Hotel. These are the iconic restaurants where people from across Bangalore, across Karnataka, across India, they all come here to relish the breakfast or the snacks or the food here. So it's something, once they're in Bangalore,
yeah,
they make sure that they taste here and relish the food here.
So we are here at the Veena Stores, trying to taste the upma. This is the standard breakfast here.
Yes.
Do you prefer heavy breakfast, light breakfast? Almost?
Normally have heavy breakfast, not light breakfast.
Oh, you do heavy breakfast?
Yes.
Okay.
But it's too much. Because morning, we need to eat like a king.
Because a lot of politicians these days are diet conscious.
So, yes, definitely. Even I advocate the same.
Okay.
But I go more for the intermittent fasting.
So you skip a meal?
Skip a dinner.
You skip dinner. Okay. As we speak about politics, sir, the big issue right now, or the elephant in the room, if one can say, is the exodus of BJP leaders from the party. Your core committee colleagues, Mr. Shettar, Mr. Savdi, have already moved away from the party. How do you see this development, sir? How do you see this development? Your core committee colleagues have been moving away.
See, many of our senior leaders have been very well encouraged. They've been given a lot of opportunities, a lot of good responsibilities, and they occupied the topmost position in the state of Karnataka. I don't see any reason for them to leave the party because party has given them a lot of opportunity. Now, this election is not the only opportunity. There are many opportunities. For example, Lakshman Saudi. At present also is the member of Legislative Council. So there's no reason for him to feel offended or been neglected. And even the Jagdish Shettar, he's been given a lot of opportunity. And this is one of the elections. There can be many more elections. I don't think so this will be the end of their career or anything like that.
Do you think somewhere they put themselves before the party, self-interest overpowered their decisions?
Can you repeat the question?
These two individuals, Shettar and Jagdish Saudi, who left, their self-interest took over their decisions, you feel, so that they felt they are more important than the party positions that they hold?
Definitely, yes. See, being a very seasoned politician, they could have understood very well how to handle this situation, how to connect, how to take this more positively. That should have been the realization, being relevant and understanding whatever the decision has been taken by the party. First of all, we need to respect as a team culture. We cannot try to be very individualistic. We cannot be self-centered. As a team, we need to understand this is the way forward. This is the kind of good practices is a way forward for each one of us. So probably trying to overestimate themselves, trying to more make it more their personalized decision and trying to have their own way. Probably it will not help them. It is going to boomerang on them itself. They'll be exposed. You can see the coming election, they'll be completely exposed.
So Saudi and Shettar both will lose, you're saying, if they go with Congress?
See, 100%. Not only they are going to lose, they are not only going to lose. Along with that, the Congress, the party where they have joined, it is going to lose very badly. And along with that, the Bharatiya Janata Party, by doing so, it has shown the way that the party is very strong and it will decide. It cannot be as per the whims and fancies of any individual. By doing so, the consolidation of votes for Bharatiya Janata Party, taking such a kind of strong decision, will go a long way and it will be very relevant and it will be much appreciated by all sections of society.
On May 13th, I'll hold this against you after the result comes. That was the decision right or wrong? You'll have to tell me on May 13th.
I can tell you, whatever they have done now, it is helping the party. By going against the party or trying to have their own way, it will not be appreciated by any section of society. Our Honorable Prime Minister is been loved, appreciated, trusted by each and every Kannadiga and each and every Indian. So probably going against the tide or going against the party, Bharatiya Janata Party, is something which will not be appreciated by any of the Kannadigas.
A lot of voters are here. I'm seeing that you are interacting. Let's have a word with them also. So are you a voter here of Malleshwaram? How do you rate your MLA out of 5? 5 out of 5. So you have lot of goodwill coming from your voters, the arena stores at least. Talking about the Prime Minister also, you spoke about the Prime Minister himself. A lot of allegations from the opposition is that the state leadership has no power. They're heavily dependent on the Prime Minister for these elections. Why is it so that you're heavily dependent on the Pradhan Mantri to win these elections in Karnataka?
See, as a leader, his leadership qualities have been very well accepted. And people look up to him as a role model. Since he has become a role model and he has proved himself, it is not just 1 year or 2 years. The past 51 years, the journey of 51 years has brought him to this level. It is not like overnight he has become. He is a person who has been setting a clear framework. People look up to him to have that kind of framework. So, in this direction, in the state also, a narrative has to be set. People look up to political parties because political parties, through that political party only we are going to elect the elected representatives. Since the narrative or the clarity, if it is not there in a political party, where else they can look up? So people will be extremely happy that the political party here is a political party which is very clear about its intention. If the intentions are very clear, that will give a very big message to entire society.
You're from Ramnagara district. You're the in-charge minister there. You have 4 seats there. What is your prediction? Because a lot of JDS Karyakartas, including JDS leaders, feel that there's some adjustment between JDS and BJP, JDS and Congress. What is the reality? Does BJP have any adjustment JDS on ground?
Definitely no. See, having a coalition government is not a solution for any state. We need to have a single party. We have seen already the coalition government in the state of Karnataka. It doesn't work. See, ultimately a political party is for the people. It is not just to get a power. See, ultimately once you get a responsibility, we need to see how best we can perform. See, ultimately you will be rated and you will be questioned, you will be scrutinized. Your performance only can speak. So probably in this direction, having any kind of adjustment with any of the political party, let it be JDS, let it be Congress or anybody, this is not the way forward. Our topmost priority of opposing the party is JDS and as well as Congress.
No, because Mr. Kumaraswamy himself says, I'm getting offers from the BJP High Command. Someone from High Command has come, spoken to me. They've said, 2023, if there's a hunger assembly, come with us. What is the reality here?
This kind of statements we keep hearing. Even earlier elections, similarly. Which party did he go along with? Did he come along with BJP? He has gone along with Congress to form the government. They are not our allies. So definitely, we don't look up to JDS. It is not relevant.
Yes, sir.
It is not relevant. And we need to expand. We need to come on our own. And there is no question of any adjustment. We are strongly opposing JDS and fielding the strongest possible candidates.
Your party has put two of your senior netas against DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah in Mysore and in Kanakapura. There were some talks that you would also be put against some big neta. Were you ready if the chance was given to you to fight against Shivakumar or Kumaraswamy?
See, basically whatever party decides, we have to go by it. There is no second thought about it. I am just a soldier of the party. And we have candidates everywhere, and our party has fielded the right kind of candidates, strong candidates, to ensure that our candidates will win over the other topmost leaders of the opposite parties like Congress and JDS.
And also this reservation quota route that is happening right now across Karnataka. You have seen B.S. Yediyurappa house stones being pelted, Muslim clerics talking about the reservation. The Supreme Court has given a stay, almost if one can say it's a stay, because they have said till 18th of April don't take any action or don't make any appointments. Do you think somewhere that will boomerang the reservation whole row? Because you're from the Wakliga community too.
See, very clearly, the reservation policy is very relevant. It is very inclusive, very equitable. It is based on a sound ground. Legally, even the legal scrutiny will be able to overcome. As a responsible government, so far there have been demands from all sections of society when it comes to the reservation. It has to be very futuristic, relevant. The reservation policy of the state of Karnataka is very inclusive and it is the biggest game changer. I'll tell you, it has been well received by all sections of society and it will be the game changer and we'll be able to mobilize the support from all sections of society of Karnataka.
A lot of your leaders are also, when we speak to them off record, are unhappy with the way the government didn't market its schemes, its work. They were saying that Congress came with PCM, we didn't counter it properly. What's your opinion on that? Should have BJP done more looking back in the last 1 year to change the narrative?
See, we went through in the past 3 years, 9 months. There were many challenges. The COVID itself, the 2 years of COVID time, it was a real challenging time, how to manage and to take care of many things. And along with this, we had to face the floods. Even the floods was there till recently. The floods was there, the COVID was there, and more so the backdrop of the Russia-Ukraine war, creating a lot of instability across the world. That is also one biggest challenge. And the post-COVID also. Even the post-COVID, the world is passing through the greatest recession. Many factors, many challenging factors, whatever we have not seen in the century, in the past 100 years, we have to face the many challenges. Even with all these challenges, we are able to do extremely well. The recession is less. If you compare with any other world, the recession is less. And even the growth is extremely good. And as a state, if you look at from farming to space, we are able to do extremely well. Extremely well, we are able to do well. And Bangalore and Karnataka is the face of India. The modern economy face is Karnataka and Bengaluru. If you talk about intelligence economy, Bengaluru and Karnataka is the face of India. And to look at from all sides, there has been a lot of progress, reforms has been brought from all sectors. So I really, we are very happy and with the achievement with regard to the pay scheme also. They just started one campaign, very systematically, it is like, organized crime. They were trying to do it. No, they just took advantage of the situation of the democracy. They just wanted to set a narrative.
Should you have reacted better? Do you think so? Should you have reacted better?
See,
or handled it better?
Somewhere we were not ruthless on these people.
Okay.
We should have dealt more strongly. We should have dealt more strongly in democracy, since we respect democracy, being a responsible opposition. A Congress party with more than 100 years of existence, that party didn't behave responsibly. A corrupt Congress which has inculcated, which has promoted corruption in our state, our country. These people talking about corruption, you just imagine what kind of 40%, what does it mean? Did they ever mention in the floor of the House? Did they justify? Did they place any papers? Did they come out with any documentation? Nothing.
They talk about the letter written to the Prime Minister by the Contractor Association that 40% was being asked.
See, the very Contractor Association was very biased. They had the backing of this Congress leader. They were instigated by the Congress leaders. See, ultimately, they had to face the scrutiny of the court. They were sent behind the bars. They had no justification. They had no papers to say that on what basis they had made the allegation. So ultimately, they had to go to the jail. See, even still, they had to come out with a bail. A jail and a bail, they had to come out. See, this is the kind of situation which they initiated. They had to face the music.
As you speak, the upma is really good. I must say that the chutney and the upma is a good combination here.
Talking along with you, probably I'm not able.
Please have, sir. Please have. Let's eat and speak.
Yeah.
You're from the Bangalore city as well. What is your number for Bangalore city? Because it has 28 seats. If you just take the urban sector, more over 30 if you consider the rural sector as well. What's your number? Because whoever wins Bangalore makes the government.
Definitely, it will be more than 20 seats. It starts with 20. It can stretch to even 28. I am very sure that we are going to win not less than 20 seats. So more than 20 seats we are going to win. Very realistically, I can give this number.
But don't you feel it's a bit exaggerated? Because the highest that you have won, even after the defectors coming into your party, 16 or maximum 17. So even the 3, where will you find the 3 from?
You tell me one good reason. Why will they vote for Congress? There are 100 good reasons why they vote for BJP. Because we have done extremely well, economy, fantastically well. And even if you look at all sections, let it be any field, we have taken care of all possible fields, from education to healthcare to technology to IT to engineering, biotechnology.
But also on the contrary, sir, we have seen a lot of potholes, flooding, accidents due to potholes. Till 6 months back, all media houses, the opposition, were all reporting about civic issues, about potholes. Yes, last 6 months, roads have been asphalted. Somewhere do you think that will dent the image of BJP legislators in Bangalore?
Definitely no. See, people can understand. We went through a very difficult task or time, that was during COVID. And during COVID, the first 2 years of the government, there was only COVID. Where were the laborers? Where can we work? Handling the situation, itself was a big challenge. Asking them to take development work was very difficult. So probably in this direction, we couldn't execute the works in time. Probably later on, in the past 100 years, we couldn't see this kind of rains. Year-long rain. The entire year was raining. So where can you take up the work? So it was really a very difficult time we had to go through. But even with all these challenges, we were able to do well. Now almost all the roads are pothole free. Now it's been very usable, motorable. And the intention was to develop the city, to facilitate, enable that the city becomes a better place to live.
Final few questions before I let you go. What is the number that you feel the BJP will be scoring this May 13th? Look at the camera and give us a number. What would be your prediction for BJP Karnataka?
See, so far all the elections, we are not able to get the comfortable majority. In 2008 also we were not able to get the comfortable majority. 2018 we were not able to get the comfortable majority. But 2023 we are very confident it will be more than 150 seats. It will be more than 150 and we'll be having a comfortable majority. We'll form the government on our own.
Because DK Shivakumar has said 141 is Congress's number. They have done their surveys. He's saying 141 seats is what Congress will get on May 13th.
I can tell you with all the confidence, the present number of Congress is 79. Even that number they will not be able to reach. I can assure you, reassure you, I can tell you guaranteedly that they will not even reach the existing numbers. They will be much less than the existing numbers.
The final question, what is the future of Mr. Ashwath Narayan? Where do you see yourself? Are you also in the race for the CM sometime? Because this time, when Mr. Yediyurappa resigned, your name was shortlisted is what we are told. You're always in the reckoning to be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. Are you still eyeing or looking at sometime being the CM?
See, you should not run behind any particular responsibility. Staying relevant is important. Staying relevant is very important. Being more productive is very important. People should look up to us. That's how we need to evolve. See, it is not just occupying one particular position doesn't mean that you are powerful. You need to be really relevant by your good work, by your vision, by your culture, by your attitude. Probably I believe in this. So I don't try to, try to get into I want this, I want that. Nothing like that. I am not particular. Any responsibility.
But given you'll take it up, responsibility. If the party puts you in that chair?
See, I should not talk more about those things. Now, whatever party gives the responsibility, I'll be willing to take the responsibility.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Most welcome.
So candidly during our breakfast time, and that was the former Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. Ashwath Narayan, speaking candidly this morning while eating and nourishing our upma here in Veena stores.
Good afternoon and welcome. You're watching the lunch break. I'm Pooja Shali. Let's begin first with the headlines. Double Lingayat blow to the Bharatiya Janata Party after Savade. Jagdish Shettar joins the Congress party, targets the BJP over a ticket snub, says he felt humiliated. Amid the glare on Yogi Adityanath's corpse over Atik shooting, SIT formed to formally probe the murder. Corpse to probe property dispute angle and where the ammunition was procured from. Punjab cops have arrested a Jawan who allegedly shot 4 of his colleagues in Bathinda military cantonment station. Chilling personal enmity angle emerges. A shocker at the Golden Temple in Amritsar. A woman was denied entry for a tattoo of the Indian tricolour. Woman was told, this is Punjab, not India. Are Khalistani elements running a riot even in the Harmandir Sahib? 11 dead, 120 fall ill after attending an award ceremony in Navi Mumbai. Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Uddhav Thackeray, Ajit Pawar visit the patients in hospital.
Co-presented by Star Health Insurance, the health insurance specialist. Co-powered by Jaguar. Discover the magic of smart lights.
One of the most important seats for Karnataka elections will be Kanakapura, where Congress's DK Shivakumar is facing BJP's R. Ashoka. And with Shivakumar all set with his nomination papers, what is R. Ashoka saying? That's Nabila Jamal speaking to him. Let's cut across.
Community leaders and Narendra Modi especially. I told the Kanakapura people, always Kanakapura means Bande, 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 stone, stone. You change. I will change the name.
You will change what? You'll change the name of Kanakapura?
Yeah.
What are you going to change it to?
I change as a very smooth people of Kanakapura. Good people of Kanakapura. Why Bande? Bande means hard. So very, it's just like a butter. It's a good-hearted people is in Kanakapura.
So Kanakapura means, it means a stone? Is that what it means in...
That is, DK Kumar is always they called Bande, stone. So I will change that thing. It's a very good people, very honest people in Kanakapura. That's why I will ask the people of Kanakapura, you want Modi government or DK Kumar government in Kanakapura? 100% I have a hope. They like Modi.
So you're not going to fight elections in Kanakapura based on R. Ashok's name. You're going to fight it on Modi's name.
Double engine. One Modi, one Ashoka. For DK Kumar there is no Rahul Gandhi. Only one engine. So naturally win is ours.
Sir, what are your qualities that people of Kanakapura should know?
Yeah, I worked as a revenue minister.
Yes,
you
are a minister currently.
Currently minister. Yeah. I reached the Grama Vastavya. Every month I visiting villages and Lambani Tanda. More than 10,000 people here. Lambanis also is there. Mr. Narendra Modi came to Karnataka for giving Hakpatra to Lambani Tandas. So many work I done by as a revenue minister. So when I was the transport, I given the bus stand. When I am the health minister, that time I given Kanakapura hospital. So many work I have done. So you already saw the Shivakumar. Once give chance to Ashok.
Okay, once you should give chance to R. Ashok. But you know what, sir? DK Shivakumar has pitched the Kanakapura model of development for the whole state of Karnataka. He says that he's done solar power energy, water is in abundance there, schools are upgraded and roads are super. So what is left to modify for R. Ashok? Have you identified the problems in Kanakapura? Look at the crowds for DK Shivakumar that have gathered there.
Yeah, I know now. I know what is DK Shivakumar.
What is
DK Shivakumar? I know very well. I know very well him from last 20-25 years. He's a doing there always. So this time will not happen. This is the people wants to change. They want to Modi government. So in Kanakapura also. That's why the people knows next time also Modi will come to as a Prime Minister. There is a no opponent. So double engine government in Karnataka and Delhi.
Sir, but are you confident of, if you're so confident of winning Kanakapura, you're also contesting Padmanabhanagar. 2 seats you're contesting. Why?
Yeah, that's a party have a hope on me.
They have
So I respect party word. So I respect Modi word. So given good double chance to me.
They've given you double chance. You are definitely a strong leader for the BJP, but someone like a Jagdish Shettar, who's a senior leader, has not even been given a ticket. It's come as a big blow to the BJP. He's joined the Congress today.
No, I think Jagdish Shettar made a mistake. He is an opportunist, I think. He received all the posts in BJP, all the posts. As a MLA, party worker, MLA, minister, chief minister, opposition leader, party president. What is else? So
He said today that he's not hungry for power.
He's hungry for power. That's why he gone to Congress.
Sir, he's saying that he was sidelined. He's a senior leader. There was no survey that was done to show that he would not win his constituency.
Senior, many seniors. Advani is there. Murli Manohar is there. Simply they gone for the giving the chance to youth. Same thing. We requested. You want your ticket in your family. We are ready to give the ticket to your wife, your son. Is not ready.
Sir, Congress is saying that BJP has acted against the Lingayat community.
Our chief minister is a Lingayat. Let us, I give the challenge to the Congress party. Let us announce the chief minister for the Congress party next Lingayat. Damma kya? Uska pass? Hamara chief minister is Lingayat. I think this weapon will not happen. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time. That was R. Ashok there. He's confident. He has a huge crowd here who've come to meet him. He is a strong man. When it comes to Padmanabhanagar, R. Ashok has been he's been undefeatable for at least 6 odd terms, so that's close to 30 years. So that's the kind of might he has here, but does he hold the same sway in Kanakapura? Kanakapura, in fact, DK Shivakumar's bastion, 3 times over that he's been elected from that constituency. He seems to be pitching the Kanakapura model for the entire state of Karnataka, saying what development I've done there, you vote Congress to power, I'm going to bring the same development to the rest of Karnataka. Here are the visuals. I'm going to take you through the visuals here coming in from Kanakapura, where you see huge crowds. You could say easily lakhs of people who have gathered there while DK Shivakumar came in to file his nomination in Kanakapura. It was really overwhelming to see the kind of crowds there who had gathered just to get one glimpse of DK. In fact, while speaking to India Today, DK Shivakumar said very clearly that he's not even going to contest there. He said, beg your pardon, not even going to campaign in Kanakapura. All he's going to do is tell his people, his supporters, to campaign for him because he has a lot of other work at hand. He is the CM candidate, one should know, so it is a high-profile constituency. DK Shivakumar may not be campaigning there, but his one visit to Kanakapura today drew that kind of crowds. In fact, my colleague Apurva there also had a chat with him. Let's have a look.
Sir, do you think fielding R. Ashoka is one of the plans by BJP to be against you as stalwart leader?
Let them do their politics.
But you're seeing the reactions of the people here. It's clear that you are also, people are well beloved. You are well beloved by the leaders over here, by the people over here. Do you think this is going to be a clear win for you?
Let me see the verdict of the people.
Several BJP leaders are joining to Congress as well. Other leaders from other, constituencies who are joining. Do you think this is going to be a massive?
They believe in Congress leadership. They know that the BJP government has completely failed. Double engine government has failed. It has become the most corrupt government. So they are leaving BJP and joining Congress party.
This is not a difficult time. This is a good time for DK Shivakumar. In each and every house, DK Shivakumar is there. DK Shivakumar, each and every fellow of DK Shivakumar will work for Congress party. Not only DK Shivakumar not will be present here. The workers of the Congress party and the workers, persons of the Taluk, everybody is going to work for the Congress party
All right, that was Apurva there tracking DK Shivakumar's movements in Kanakapura. We also have Nagarjun Dwarkanath joining us, who's been tracking the political shift here that we see in Karnataka. DK Shivakumar and his constituency, Nagarjun, one expected that kind of crowd. But DK saying, I'm not even going to campaign in Kanakapura. I let my supporters do all the work there. Is that confidence or overconfidence?
It's also posturing, right? It's all the narrative that he wants to create, that he's still the strong man, the Chanakya of the Karnataka Congress and the big troubleshooter that the party has. So it's also more of a narrative that he's trying to set, that I don't have to campaign. And the more and more attention he gives towards R. Ashok and bees in the constituency, that would send out a wrong message. And hence, Mr. Shivakumar is saying that he would only stay there for a day or two and then travel for 100-150 constituencies in Karnataka. The same with Siddaramaiah also. We saw the show of strength today in Kanakapura while filing the nominations for the PCC here, Mr. DK Shivakumar as the Kanakapura candidate for the Congress. These are all the images that the political pundits will discuss and describe, right? So it's also a lot of today's action is about setting the narrative that here I am as a chief minister candidate. The party cannot take me lightly. This is the 8th time that I'm contesting. He's already 7 times as a chosen elected representative. All this today was done to make sure to send out a message that it's my bastion, it's my forte, it's my fortress. So don't take me lightly. A message to be told to the BJP. Till now, R. Ashoka has not done any such extensive campaign in Kanakapura, even though the seat was announced from the BJP in the it's been more than 3 days to 4 days. Still, R. Ashoka has not campaigned extensively in Kanakapura. Today has filed his nominations in Bengaluru for Padmanabhnagar constituency. So a lot to be seen in the coming few days.
I just in fact spoke to R. Ashok here. He seems quite confident, Nagarjun. He says that this time Kanakapura will want to change, and you wait and watch. If I'm not going to say much. You wait and watch. That's the word he said to India today when I spoke to him right now. Apurva was there. Apurva, the crowds there. What was the pulse that you really gathered from ground when you saw that kind of, the support that came in for DK Shivakumar? Was it mere curiosity, or will these crowds really, in your view, translate into votes? Does it have the potential?
Well, Nabila, clearly because, we've arrived here almost an hour before DK Shivakumar had arrived here from Bengaluru. And the crowds have been gathering here very steadily since early in the morning. We're not talking about hundreds or thousands. We're talking about more than over thousands of, supporters of DK Shivakumar and people from Kanakapura constituency who all gathered here just outside from the nomination offices here where DK Shivakumar has just filed his nomination as well. The crowds now have dispersed, yes, but the last 1.5 hours that DK Shivakumar had been here at Kanakapura, all we saw was crowds of people, young, old, children, all of them who had gathered here adorning some kind of, adornments relating to DK Shivakumar, showing that they are in support, in favor of DK Shivakumar. That's what we're also seeing from these crowds who had gathered here as well. Not only that, Nabila, in fact, while addressing the public here at Kanakapura, we also saw the kind of attention that DK Shivakumar was able to hold with the public here. Remember, he's been contesting from Satanur and from Kanakapura. Almost he's been a 7-time winning MLA from this constituency, and clearly this kind of support, the kind of the mass public who have gathered here to witness their leader, the senior leader of Congress, as well as their leader from their constituency to come and file his nomination, clearly is a big marginal win that DK Shivakumar is banking on.
Oh, yeah. Well, he is expecting a great win, but at the end of it, here political analysts say that fielding R. Ashok at this point in Kanakapura could be a masterstroke, because there could be a level of anti-incumbency against DK Shivakumar as well. He may be confident, but well, it's all for us for time only to tell. We can only speculate as much. R. Ashok here has just filed his nomination from Padmanabhnagar. He's contesting 2 constituencies, his own Padmanabhnagar and now opposite DK Shivakumar in Kanakapura. So it's going to be very interesting to see this fight, Lingayat versus Lingayat in Kanakapura. I'm now going to shift our focus here to Jagdish Shettar, former Chief Minister of Karnataka, a big man within the BJP at one point, now has turned into being a congressman. Jagdish Shettar, in the presence of the biggest of Congress leaders today, took oath he pledged his allegiance to the Congress party. It came certainly as a shock, but again, no surprise. He was disgruntled after he was denied a ticket, and it appears that Shettar has now decided to pledge his support and work for the Congress after being almost 30 years in the BJP. Now, that's Jagdish Shettar right today, early the start of the day itself, where he was seen with Mallikarjun Kharge. He was also seen with DK Shivakumar, Siddaramaiah, all the top leaders of the Congress there. Says that he was ill-treated, humiliated, and it was Congress who reached out to him, and he has now decided to take the plunge. He's vowed to win for the 7th time this time in Hubli-Dharwad region. And at the same time, it's not just him. One knows that even Lakshman Savadi, who's also another Lingayat leader, who's also now dumped the BJP to join the Congress. So the two big Lingayat leaders within the BJP now joining Congress, will it really add to the Congress's vote bank, or does it not matter anymore? Considering both these leaders, to a large extent, one has lost, Savadi has lost his constituency, while Jagdish Shettar, surveys say, has huge anti-incumbency against him in his constituency there. Now, let me cut across all those reactions that came in right from the top of the day, including Chief Minister Basuraj Bommai, who reacted on this move.
ಯಾವ ಪಕ್ಷ ನಾವು ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಿದ್ವಿ ಆ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಒತ್ತಾಯದಿಂದ ನಮ್ಮ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ದಾರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ತತ್ವ ಸಿದ್ಧಾಂತವನ್ನು ನಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನ ನಾನು ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಬಹಳ ಸಂತೃಪ್ತ ಮನಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದ ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾಗಿದೆ. ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಅಧ್ಯಾಯ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಂದುವರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ತುಂಬುವಂತ ಕೆಲಸ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಆಘಾತ ಆಯಿತು, ವೇದನೆ ಆಯಿತು. ಒಂದು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಒಬ್ಬ ಹಿರಿಯ ನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಏನೊಂದು ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಅದು ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ನೋವು ಇದೆ.
The fact is, it's other way around. BJP has treated Jagdish Shettar with full honor. Probably has enjoyed all the positions. That is because of the BJP and BJP High Command support. It is not only him. A lot of people have gracefully retired by themselves, and he has been offered a better position, not that he has been left high and dry.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी बदनीयत के साथ लिंगायत समाज के साथ अन्याय कर रही है, लिंगायत समाज की लीडरशिप को अपमानित कर रही है, उनसे धोखाधड़ी कर रही है. यही धोखाधड़ी बोम्मई सरकार ने SC, ST, OBC के हमारी भाई बहनों से की. यही धोखाधड़ी वोकालिका समाज से की.
They have neglected Lingayats for last 50 years. They have ill-treated Virendra Patil, ill-treated Rajshekhar Murthy, and they also ill-treated Bangarappa and Devarajas. It's all known. Use and throw politics. So this is all drama before election, what Congress does.
I am telling you, the BJP survey as well as the Congress survey both shows Jagdish Shettar is going to win by 30-40,000 margin.
All right.
Yes, there's no anti-incumbency.
Is the Lingayat community with you now?
The Lingayat community have seen how they treated Yediyurappa, how they treated Lakshman Savadi, and now how they treated Jagdish Shettar.
They don't have any sympathy on Lingayats. After the Jagdish Shettar issue, they have all of a sudden they are getting a sympathy on Lingayats. Yediyurappa belongs to which community? Basuraj Bommai belongs to which community? Our senior leader Somana belongs to which community? Myself belongs to which community? No sympathy is necessary for Lingayats from the Congress party. In 5 years back, these Congress people are going to divide the Hindu and Lingayat. People of Karnataka, particularly Lingayats, they have not forgotten till now.
ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ನಡೆಸಿಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನೀತಿ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ನಾಯಕರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು, ಯಾವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಆಗಬಾರದು. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆರೋಪ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಕ್ಷದವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಟಿಕೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ವಂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು ದುರುದ್ದೇಶ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಅವರು ಪಕ್ಷ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು ದುರದೃಷ್ಟಕರ. ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಪರವಾದ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ವಿರೋಧದ ರಾಜಕಾರಣ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆವರೆಗೂ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ICUನಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಕೋಮಾದಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾರೂ ಬದುಕಿಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದವರು ನೀವು ಕೋಮಾಕ್ಕೆ ಇರುವ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋದು, ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ ಕೋಮಾಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿರೋ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ದುರದೃಷ್ಟಕರ.
Well, Jagdish Shettar really dumping the BJP at this point. Really, in terms of perception, it appears to be hurting the BJP, considering the Lingayat community is in full support for the BJP, and almost out of the 50-odd constituencies, at least 30 constituencies were won by the BJP along the Mumbai-Karnataka region. So now with Lakshman Savadi and Shettar backing out, joining the Congress, what kind of optics does it really project? Nagarjun joining us for more on that. Nagarjun, this really comes as a setback, even as BJP says, well, he was hungry for power, so he left. They could be playing cool here, but how does this really dent the BJP's prospects, especially in the region and within the Lingayat community at this point?
Well, that's true. In fact, it's a trump card is what the opposition feels. Both JDS, Congress are pertinent about this point that the BJP Lingayats are being sidelined. First was Yediyurappa when he was told to get off the CM chair. Then was Lakshman Savadi. Now comes Jagdish Shettar. All the top 3 Lingayat phases of the BJP are now out of the electoral politics from the BJP party. The JDS and the Congress is saying that the Sangh Parivar and the BJP wants a Brahmin face as a chief minister candidate for the BJP. Come this 2023 May 13th, if at all BJP comes to power, it will be a Brahmin CM is what Kumaraswamy has said. Now Congress also reiterating the fact that Lingayats are being sidelined. It might not create a wave as such, but definitely will be a talking point, a discussion point among the Lingayats in northern Karnataka. Remember, there's also Panchamshali Lingayats pressure that they also want extra reservation. The reservation now has been stayed by the Supreme Court for at least till April 18th or so. So there's a lot of discussion and confusion among the Lingayats as well, saying what exactly is happening to us. But the next few days, more likely they'll make a choice. But Congress and JDS are pushing the point that, listen, Lingayats are being sidelined by the BJP at this point of time.
All right, I'm going to cut across. Nagarjun, stay with us. Cutting across to live visuals coming in of HD Kumaraswamy filing his nomination from Chennapatna. Those are visuals coming in at this point. Even as I speak, these are live images playing out from Chennapatna, about 2 hours away from Bengaluru city. HD Kumaraswamy, along with his son Nikhil Kumaraswamy, filing his nomination. Of course, accompanied by his family members, including his son Nikhil, who earlier filed his nomination from Ramnagar. So the father-son duo now, today is the day of nominations. We see Kumaraswamy there being received by huge crowds again. He's also a popular face in Chennapatna. In fact, let me cut across to Nagarjun as well. Nagarjun, you know, at this point, CP Yogeshwar being fielded by the BJP against HD Kumaraswamy. When we really compare, like for example, V. Somanna against Siddaramaiah, R. Ashok against DK Shivakumar, we could really say that both Somanna and R. Ashok are strong leaders. I'm not too sure if we can say the same about CP Yogeshwar against HD Kumaraswamy. What would you say?
It would be the other way around, I feel, Nabila, because these are para-dropped netas from Bangalore city. Somanna as well as R. Ashok have been para-dropped, even though they belong to the strong vote bank community there, Okaligas and the Lingayats. Yogeshwar in Chennapatna has been a former MLA. He's been on the constituency, on the ground for the last 5 years. He's been an MLC. When we visited the constituency very recently, a lot of people on ground were giving him credit about filling up lakes, which this area of Chennapatna didn't have any underground water. So Mr. Yogeshwar has been credited for renewing the underground water level as well. So they might be a tough competition is what I feel in Chennapatna, because the agenda of the BJP right now is the old Mysore region and as well as the Bangalore rural region. Chennapatna falls in that belt as well. So they have picked someone who has been in the constituency for 5 years and also a sitting MLC, a former minister, a formidable face. This is not the first time these two candidates are fighting, right? Yogeshwar versus Kumaraswamy has also happened earlier. Each one of them have won one round. No, now would be a final to see. So we can't call off Yogeshwar as a lightweight, but of course,
right,
he on the ground in Chennapatna, in that area is a strong candidate, I feel.
Well, a point clearly noted there. CP Yogeshwar, the man on the ball from the same constituency, so he has a better edge as per Nagarjun. We're going to very closely continue tracking all those developments coming in from Karnataka. The political stage only heating up. Do stay tuned to India Today. Thank you for watching.
Bullets flew, our cameras rolled. Inches away from point-blank killing. 2023's biggest crime story plays out live.
Immediately shot all Atiq as well as Ashraf, and on the spot.
Just that short dramatic sequence got on camera by India Today's crew right there in Prayagraj.
The bloody end of gangster Atiq Ahmed. Up close with terrifying gangster Ram. India's #1 crime reporters. Fearless, unstoppable, unmatched. Nobody reports crime like India Today. As State of War Karnataka begins, a reminder, who is the true #1? The 5 big voices speak to us before all the others. From Chief Minister Bommai to Chief Challenger Siddaramaiah. From old warhorse Yadurappa to muscleman DK Shivakumar and Kingmaker Kumaraswamy. When it's Karnataka, there's no competition. India's #1 election channel.
Hello and welcome. I'm Pooja Shali. You're watching In the Club. I'll now bring you the best from the world of entertainment. First up, Baba Siddiqui's annual iftar party has been part of Eid ritual in Mumbai for a very long time now. And this time around as well, it was no less than a starry affair. Here's about who all attended this iftar party.
Politician Baba Siddiqui and his annual iftar parties are a part of Mumbai's tradition for a long time now. Celebrities from different walks of lives attend this get-together. This year was no different. The father-son duo organized a successful iftar party.